up short today. Feels like I fell 1,000 times. Nothing but doubt to flood my mind. 'Cause sometimes it's hard to remember why I ever started racing with my dreams. A restless December, feeling I was meant for more than I believed. I'll never surrender, rather try and fail and fall 1,000,000 times. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I know as close as I am now, I will struggle, I will shout. There's no stopping, there's no doubt. I'm on my way. There's no stopping, there's no doubt. I'm on my way. I swear I meant to do this. I'm told that love would never lie. Where my head has met my heart and they are beautifully aligned. But sometimes it's hard to remember everything I've done that's brought me to this space. I started with embers, now a raging fire is burning in its place. I'll never surrender, rather try and fail and fall 1,000,000 times.
And everybody, this is Eric Nadel with Matt Hicks and Jared Sandler, and our engineer Ken Mendez. Alec Medford and James Tritley are back in master control tonight. Jose Urania has already come into the Rangers dugout, completing his warm-ups in right center field. Kenta Maeda is about to leave the Tigers bullpen and head for their third base dugout. The pitching matchup is brought to you by Terramana Tequila. This season, make your starting pitcher a pitcher of margaritas with Terramana Tequila, the official premium tequila of the Texas Rangers. Urania is a former Tiger. He pitched 1 year for them back in 2021. He's 1-5 this year with a 3.74 ERA. He's a 32-year-old righty from Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic. And Kenta Maeda will go for Detroit. Maeda, 36 years of age, from Osaka, Japan. He's 2-2 with a 6.25 earned run average for the Bengals this year. The Rangers come in at 29-32. They're 5.5 behind Seattle in the West. The Tigers are 31-30. They're at 9.5 games behind Cleveland in the Central. We play with the roof closed. The lineup cards are being exchanged. We'll have those lineups and the first pitch of game number 62 right after this on the Louisiana Hot Sauce Rangers Radio Network.
The Rangers' first weekend series of the summer at Globe Life Field features a matchup with the San Francisco Giants June 7th through the 9th. Come out and see all-stars like Corey Seager, Marcus Semien, and Adolis Garcia take on the boys from the Bay in their only visit to the ballpark this season.
Home run distance, home run ball. Home run number 5 for Corey Seager.
This summer will be big, bright, and full of stars. Get your tickets at Rangers.com.
The next generation of Rangers fans are watching. Every swing.
And he hits a high drive to deep center field. On the track, at the wall, that ball is history.
Every pitch.
Struck him out swinging on a high outside fastball.
And every move you make. Coca-Cola and your Texas Rangers invite you to recycle your plastic bottles in the Coca-Cola recycle bins located conveniently around Globe Life Field. It's easy, it's smart, and it's what will inspire the next generation.
UT Dallas is a proud partner of the Texas Rangers. Like the Rangers, UTD has a winning culture. It's the #1 university in DFW by Forbes. Home to the region's #1 graduate business school by U.S. News and World Report. And in the top 5 of all universities in the nation for most National Merit Scholars. Looking for an affordable university known for high rankings, academic rigor, and success in launching careers? Visit us at utdallas.edu/Rangers.
Looking for your ticket to adventure? Look no further than Airstream of DFW, your premier destination for Airstreams in Texas. Explore the largest selection of Airstreams with the greatest deals of the year. From sleek and compact models to spacious and family-friendly options, we have the perfect Airstream to match your unique travel dreams. Stay cool this summer inside our air-conditioned 40,000 square foot showroom. And for a limited time only, receive a $5,000 rebate on 2023 Airstream Interstates. Visit us at airstreamdfw.com.
Ivan Poch Rodriguez here. In the major leagues, it's important to have a strong team behind you. For over 40 years, the law firm of Bailey & Gallion has been representing people just like you who have been injured on the job.
Call Bailey & Gallion today at 1-800-LAW-OFFICE. They'll help you get treatment at no upfront cost to you. Pay no fees unless they win. Call now, 1-800-LAW-OFFICE.
Team up with Bailey & Gallion, the official law firm of the Texas Rangers.
The starting lineups presented by Medical City Healthcare, the destination of choice for healthcare excellence. For Detroit under A.J. Hinch, it's Matt Vierling in center, followed by Riley Green in left and Mark Canna at first. Gio Urshela is the cleanup hitter and third baseman. Colt Keith bats fifth and plays second base. Zach McKinstry in right field tonight is hitting sixth. Justin Henry Malloy, the DH, bats seventh. Javier Baez at short is hitting eighth. Jake Rogers will catch and bat ninth. For Texas, under Bruce Bochy, Marcus Semien at second, Corey Seager at short, Josh Smith at third, Adolis Garcia, the cleanup hitter, in right, Nate Lowe at first base batting fifth, Wyatt Langford hitting sixth, the DH, Jonah Heim catching and batting seventh, Travis Jankowski in left hitting eighth, Leody Taveras batting ninth in center. Andy Fletcher, the crew chief, calls the balls and strikes, 26-year big league veteran out of Ole Miss. Adam Beck at first, Tom Hanrahan at second, Jansen Visconti at third. And Matt Vierling steps in to start the game against right-hander Jose Urena. Goes 6'2", 215 pounds, and his first pitch of the game is down for ball one. First pitch for Perimeter Global Logistics. PGL, the official logistics partner of your Texas Rangers. Visit shippgl.com. The 1-0 pitch, and that is outside, 2-0. Urena, sinker-slider pitcher with a changeup as well. Throws that fastball in the mid-90s. That last one came in at 94. Here's the 2-0 to Vierling, and there's a strike. Vierling 0 for 4 yesterday, ended a 16-game on-base streak. His average at .287, 7 homers, 28 runs batted in. A versatile right-handed batter. And the pitch to him is swung on and rolled out to short. The third skipping hop is gloved by Seager. He triggers it across the first. And we are underway. There is one out here in the top of the first. We play with the roof closed. It's 88 degrees outside, a comfortable 74 degrees in here. That information for Louisiana Hot Sauce, the original Louisiana brand hot sauce. Bring the heat. We started right on time at 7:07. Here's Riley Green, left-handed batter, and he takes outside. He had a home run yesterday, his 11th of the year, batting .249. 24 runs batted in for Green, who's in the top 10 in the league in walks and runs. And the pitch to the former #1 pick of the Tigers is a strike on the inside corner. Joey Cora, the coach, at third. Gary Jones at first for the Detroits. The pitch is inside. They wear their road grays, Detroit, in navy script trimmed in orange across the front. A navy stripe down the side of the gray pants, a navy cap with the Old English D in orange. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here comes Urena, and there's a swing and a miss. The Rangers were in the home whites with the blue caps and trim. Urena wears long blue sleeves underneath the white jersey with number 54 on the back. The count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Urena brings the hands cap high in the wind, and the pitch is cut on and missed. He struck him out on a slider. Down goes Green for the second out of the first inning. And up comes Mark Canna, who's gone 1 for 8 in this series. Now batting at .242, 6 homers, 25 RBIs. 35-year-old right-handed batter out of Cal Berkeley. Urania rocks back and deals, and the pitch is a strike. The game brought to you by Globe Life. Everyone has beneficiaries. Not everyone has life insurance. Globe Life, who's your beneficiary? 0-1. Urania to the plate. There's a swing and a pop-up into short right field. Coming on hard is Adolis. Now he slows and makes the catch just inside the foul line in short right. And it is a Site Pro equipment rental. 1-2-3, no hassle inning for Jose Miguel Urania in the top of the first. It's
What if I miss out on the life meant for us? I need you by my side.
Should I be scared? The feeling's so different now. You got me floating here, a feather in the air. Oh, but when the wind blows, will I tumble or sail away? Or would you have me stay? And what if I escape? I know
I'm spinning in a vicious cycle. I'm scared of doing something I'll regret. Maybe this is right, but I'm still staring at your silhouette. But what if you're everything I need? A fire in my heart, the air I breathe. What if I'm incomplete without you by my side? What if I go against my heart instead of confessing from the start? What if I miss out on the life meant for us? I need you by my side, by your side. I'm not afraid. We found something that'll never fade. We can be ourselves and figure out the rest along the way. What if you're everything I need? A fire in my heart, the air I breathe. What if I'm incomplete without you by my side? What if I go against my
Go to the bottom of the first. Kenta Maeda works in short sleeves. Wears the number 18. He's listed at 6'1", 185. Has a couple of pauses in his delivery. Lifts the leg and comes into Simeon with a strike. 0-1. Marcus, right-handed batter against the right-handed pitcher. And he's 3 for 5 off him with a home run. Hitting .263, 10 homers, 35. Tonight against Maeda is .380. They're 19 for 50 with 4 homers off him. Although he's never lost to the Rangers in 6 starts, he's 2-0 with a .481 ERA. Now, after that second pitch, the catcher, Jake Rogers, has headed out to the mound. And we are going to convene a rather large meeting as a trainer, a translator, and manager A.J. Hinch are all converging on the mound along with the entire Detroit infield. And Maeda is scratching his right side. That's never a good sign.
He winced right after delivering that pitch, which, by the way, that pitch had a great deal of movement on it. But then, he was just sort of balled up his fist and was rubbing his right side, his ribs, and that's what he's indicating is an issue for him right now.
Well, the Tigers, after the game last night, placed Alex Faedo on the injured list and recalled Mason Englert, the former Ranger draft pick from Forney, Texas. So they do have a fresh arm in the bullpen in Englert, but they've used quite a bit of their relief staff in the first 2 games. Brisky going 3 innings in the first one. Faedo, Miller, Holton, and Foley all pitching yesterday. And Foley's now pitched 3 times in the last 4 games. Maeda's going to take some warm-ups here and see if he is good to go. Maeda having an awful year, a 6.25 ERA. His slider is getting hit really hard. And, talking to the Detroit people, they tell us that he hasn't had good enough fastball command to make the slider effective. Against the slider, opposing batters are hitting .327. He's been very home run prone. giving up 10 home runs in 40 innings. He's usually very effective against lefties, and he's done a decent job with them. They're hitting .259, but righties hitting over .300 against him. And Maeda takes a few warm-ups, and he is going to leave the ball game.
Just watching the body language, it looked like Maeda wanted to stay in. But then A.J. Hinch talked with him through his translator, and I think A.J. made the determination, man, if there's any kind of doubt, we just can't take a chance.
So we are going to get a pitching change here. 2 batters into the bottom of the first inning. A chance to remind you that this Saturday, it's a special community night. You can show up and show off your HBCU pride when the Rangers take on the Giants. It's actually a day game at 3 o'clock on Saturday. And a community night ticket will get you an exclusive Texas Rangers HBCU ball cap. A portion of the proceeds will be donated to the Tom Joyner Foundation when you buy your tickets at Rangers.com/community nights. That's Saturday. The Giants series features a night game on Friday at 7:05. Michael Lorenzen will pitch against Logan Webb, the ace of the Giants staff. Saturday's game will be at 3, and Sunday's game at 1:35. John Gray expected to pitch the Sunday game for the Rangers, but nothing has been announced officially. But that is the upcoming series before the Rangers go out on the road to face the Dodgers and the Mariners. Well, we're going to get a pitching change here in the bottom of the first. It's a scoreless ball game, and while we do, let's pause for these messages on the Louisiana Hot Sauce Rangers Radio Network.
Balcones Distilling is the original Texas whiskey. Their baby blue corn whiskey and Texas pot still bourbon have long been game day favorites. But Balcones has also been leading the way in the American single malt movement since 2008. Their lineage Texas single malt and their Texas One single malt are layered with flavor. Made from 100% malted barley and aged to perfection by the Texas climate. Taste the whiskey that's defining a whole new category. Balcones Distilling, the official Texas whiskey of your Texas Rangers. Must be 21 or older. Please drink responsibly.
When you're hungry and you want it quick, what you want is Golden Chick. Tasty chicken made the golden way. Delicious food you'll crave every day.
Golden Chick is the official partner of your world champion Texas Rangers. In fact, their support of the Rangers has been going strong for 6 years now. From the dot race to the Junior Rangers program, Golden Chick is and will always be true blue Rangers fans.
The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
Hey Rangers fans, you could win $100,000 when the Rangers hit the target in right field. Download the Jackpocket Lottery app today and use the code BULLSEYE at checkout to enter for your chance at $100,000. That's code BULLSEYE for your chance at $100,000.
The Rangers' first home weekend series of the summer features a matchup with the San Francisco Giants June 7th through the 9th. The Giants' only visit to the ballpark this season. Join us. This summer will be big, bright, and full of stars. Tickets now at Rangers.com.
Left-hander Joey Wentz will be the new pitcher. He was acquired by the Tigers in a deal with the Braves for Shane Green at the trading deadline in 2019. Wentz was a former first-round draft pick of the Braves in the 2016 draft out of high school in Shawnee Mission, Kansas. And Wentz in his career has 5 wins, 15 losses, and a .597 ERA. This year in 16 appearances, no record, and a .587 ERA. The Rangers, as you know, have been very vulnerable to left-handed pitching this year. Their OPS, their on-base plus slugging against lefties at .660 and against righties at .705. So they're above average against righties. They're well below average against lefties. And Joey Wentz comes on with a 1-1 count. So this batter, Marcus Semien, belongs to Wentz. And Maeda will get credit for pitching, but will not get credit for facing a full batter tonight. Coming up on Tuesday, June 18th, the New York Mets will be here, and the first 10,000 fans will receive a Marcus Semien Corey Seager Silver Slugger bat presented by American Medical Response. The next homestand features 3 against the Mets, all-night games Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. That is June 17th, 18th, and 19th. And then 3 games against the Kansas City Royals, a Friday game on the 21st. Saturday, the 22nd, will be a day game at 3:05. and a 1:35 game on Sunday the 23rd. Well, All-Star balloting began today. We talked a little bit about it with Bruce Bochy. Jared, of course, talked about it with Marcus Semien, the two-time All-Star, who we figure should be the favorite to start at second base. And after hearing your discussion with Jared about the All-Stars, Matt, I decided I probably should cast my 5 ballots today. so I did. Jared, did you cast yours today?
I have. I have since done that after Matt and I discovered, well, Matt already knew, it's a 5 ballot limit. I was ready to do 25, but apparently that's not legal.
Yeah.
I don't want to get banned for life.
Any dark horse votes on your ballot today?
Well, I voted straight Rangers, so I guess.
Well, you vote for the other league too, right? Or did you not even bother to vote for the other?
I didn't bother. To me, there's one team. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, the National League discussion was definitely an interesting one.
Looking at the shortstops, and I love Ellie De La Cruz. How do you not vote for Mookie Betts, though?
Yeah, De La Cruz has been really, really bad of late.
Yeah, we turned him off.
That song, I think, got him going in the wrong direction.
All right, Wentz is ready to go, and Marcus swings on his first pitch and fouls it to the left, so the count is 1-2 now on Marcus Semien. No score here in the bottom of the first inning. Maeda gone with an apparent oblique injury. And Wentz works from a high set off the third base side of the rubber. Left-hander with a high leg kick, and the pitch to Marcus is outside for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you what, he had some nice arm side run on that four-seamer, moving away from Marcus.
This is the third year in which he has appeared in the big leagues with the Tigers. He was a starter 2 years ago. The pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left field. Racing into the gap in left center, it is Green to make the catch, and there is one away. Wentz made his debut in 2022. He started 7 games for the Tigers, had a .303 earned run average, but then the following year, making 19 starts, he had a .690 ERA and a 3-13 record. So this year moved exclusively to relief work. And here is Corey Seager, lefty against lefty. A pitch to Corey, that slants outside for ball one. Wentz has a true starter's repertoire. A fastball, a cutter, a change, and a curve, and he throws all of his pitches more than 10% of the time. Here's the 1-0 offering. Seager swings and fouls it back. Corey riding that 27-game hitting streak. Aaron Judge and Anthony Volpe of the Yankees have 30-game streaks currently going. Seager hitting .269, 13 homers. That's 8th in the league, 29 RBIs. Had his hitting streak end last night at 16, but drew a walk. The 1-1 offering, swung on and fouled back. And the count is 1-2. Against lefties this year, Corey hitting .244, and he has 3 of his 13 home runs. One ball, 2 strikes. Wentz a long hold and now delivers, and Seager takes it low. It is 2-2. Corey Ragsdale, the coach, at first. Tony Beasley at third for the Rangers. The Tigers have Wentz on the mound now, and behind the plate, Jake Rogers, who hit 2 home runs in the first game of this series. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Corey. Swung on and a hard ground ball hit right to the third baseman Urshela in the traditional shortstop spot. He pegs across the first, and there are 2 outs, and Josh Smith coming up. Urshela at third, Baez at short, Keith at second, Canna at first for the Tigers. Green in left, Vierling in center, and Kinstry in right. Akil Baddoo, who started the first 2 games, on the bench tonight. Here's Josh Smith. Lefty to lefty, and the pitch is high and outside, ball 1 to Josh. Josh hitting .280, 3 homers, 22 runs batted in. Scored the only Ranger run last night. He singled to lead off the ninth and came in on the pop fly hit by Duran that fell between the infielders and the outfielders. 1-0 pitch is outside, 2-0. After the game, A.J. Hinch talked about how loud it is down on the field here, which was surprising to us because we sit way up in the rafters here, and it never seems that loud in here to us. 2-0, and the pitch is low, 3 balls and no strikes.
Certainly when compared to other venues.
Yeah. That is, except when Jared's complaining about something.
Then it's super loud.
That's really
Yeah.
loud. But we talked with various players today and with Bruce Bochy, and some think it's loud and some think it's not. 3-0. There's a strike. It is 3-1. Travis Jankowski said that he has trouble hearing the other outfielders when he's in the outfield. Nathaniel Lowe said that at first base he really doesn't have trouble hearing anybody. He doesn't think it's that loud. 3-1. Outside ball 4. So maybe it depends where exactly you are in the ballpark.
Yeah, Akil Baddoo said that it's probably one of the loudest outfields that when he's playing in the outfield here, he can't hear anybody else in the outfield. He compared it to other stadiums that have either domes or retractable roofs. He said it's a little bit louder than Houston and Toronto and Milwaukee.
Glad to hear that. Now here's Adolis, runner at first, 2 outs, no score, and he swings and misses on the first pitch curve. It is 0-1. Adolis 1 for 8 in the series, hitting .227. Tied for 8th in home runs with Seager at 13. He's 8th in RBIs with 40. And the pitch is high for a ball, 1-1. Adolis, an all-star last year and also in 2021. The outfield field for this year's American League All-Star team is not as strong as usual. 1-1. There goes Smith. The pitch is high. The throw to second by Rogers, offline to the first base side. And Josh Smith has a stolen base. That is his 4th of the year. Stolen bases have been few and far between for the Rangers. They're last in the league. That's their 25th. But Bruce Bochy talked on the manager's show about needing to do a few things differently to try and jumpstart the offense. Well, there's one. The Rangers hardly ever run when Adolis is batting, but they just did. Now a base hit could score Smith and give the Rangers an early lead. It's 0-0 here in the first inning. Wentz checks the runner and comes home, and that is high. 3 balls and 1 strike. Waiting on deck is Nate Lowe. Remember, this lineup was constructed to face the right-hander Maeda. And now with the lefty on, it's not exactly the ideal combination for Bruce Bochy. 3-1. Adolis takes inside ball 4. So back-to-back walks bring up Lowe with runners at first and second and 2 outs. Nate hitting .259, 2 homers, and 17 runs batted in. Lowe against left-handers this year, a .250 hitter. Smith, the runner at second, Adolis at first. Wentz the set and the pitch. Lowe swings and misses. It is 0-1. Wyatt Langford would be next. Well, the Rangers just really struggling to score. Since that doubleheader in Oakland on May the 8th, they've averaged barely 3 runs a game. The pitch to Lowe is outside, and they've lost 15 out of 22 since winning that crazy second game of the doubleheader there. 1 ball, 1 strike on Nate with 2 on and 2 outs and no score. Here's the pitch, and that's off the plate outside. And the count at 2 balls and 1 strike. This is the rubber game of the season series between these teams. Each team has won 3 games, and every game's been decided by 1 or 2 runs between the Rangers and Tigers. The 2-1 delivery, swing and a miss, 2-2. The Tigers tonight are trying to sweep a series in Arlington for the first time since 2014. Well, Lowe takes his time out, steps away at the plate, gets back in and gently taps the bat on the plate. Wentz working 2-2 with 2 on and 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Outside. The count has gone full. And Wentz has thrown 23 pitches. He's only thrown a total of 23 innings this year in 16 appearances. So this is basically now a bullpen game for the Tigers. 3-2, the runners will go. The payoff pitch swung on and fouled back. And we will do it again. The Giants coming in here on Friday. They broke a 6-game losing streak today. They'll come in with a record of 30 wins and 33 losses. The Rangers currently at 29-32, also 3 games under 500. Full count to low. The payoff pitch again. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, and the bases are loaded on 3 consecutive walks. An opportunity for Wyatt Langford to get the Rangers on the scoreboard first.
Well, the Rangers have struggled over the last 3 weeks in a variety of ways offensively, and this is one of those spots with runners in scoring position and with the bases loaded. So the Rangers are looking for that big early hit, and here's a chance.
And Langford has actually hit just about the same against lefties as he has against righties. Hitting .225 overall, a homer, 15 runs batted in. Pitching coach Chris Fetter goes to the mound to talk to Wentz. He came in having walked 9 in 23 innings, which is slightly higher than average walk rate, but he's now walked 3 in a row. And he's up to 25 pitches here after taking over from Maeda, who threw 2 pitches to Simeon and left with what appeared to be an oblique problem. Here's the set by the left-hander. Langford waiting from the right side. Takes the first one high and inside for ball 1. Langford hitting 6th tonight. He's had 4 RBIs since coming off the injured list last week. He's hit some hard outs as well. Here's the 1-0, and that's inside. It is 2 balls and no strikes. Wentz is really struggling with his command right here. Count leverage here for Langford to try and tee off on something. With the bases loaded, he's 2 for 8 this year. The 2-0 delivery. Inside, ball 3. And none of those pitches have been close.
And it's the fastball that he's really struggling with here in terms of location.
If you're Langford, are you taking here?
I would.
I think you've got to. As wild as he's been. 3-0. Strike just barely over the inside corner at the top of the zone. And that pitch was a strike, but not by much. And the count is 3-1 on Wyatt Langford. The base is full of white-shirted Rangers. Smith at third, Adolis at second, Lowe at first. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a miss, 3-2. That appeared to be a strike over the inside corner, and that's where Wentz has been working exclusively to Langford. He's pitched in on all 5 of his deliveries here. He's thrown fastballs and 1 change. The runners will go 3-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that pitch was ball 4. That was definitely high above the strike zone. And after an excruciating first inning, the Rangers fail to score and leave him loaded. To the second we go. Rangers nothing, Tigers nothing. On the Louisiana Hot Sauce Rangers Radio Network.
The Rangers' first home weekend series of the summer features a matchup with the San Francisco Giants June 7th through the 9th. The Giants' only visit to the ballpark this season. Join us. This summer will be big, bright, and full of stars. Tickets now at Rangers.com.
Energy Transfer is proud to sponsor the 2023 World Champion Texas Rangers. We're excited to join Rangers fans across the country in wishing them well in the 2024 pennant race and supporting their quest for another winning season. As one of the country's largest energy infrastructure companies, we proudly move the oil and natural gas products through our 125,000 miles of pipelines across the country that power our communities and make our lives possible.
The following alert is from AARP Texas. Attention listeners, did you know scammers have 6 go-to places to find victims? These are places where you often use your debit card. Gas stations, restaurants, retail stores, online shopping sites, ATMs, and hotels. Scammers want to snatch your debit card information so they can steal from your bank account. Learn to protect yourself from scams by visiting aarp.org/beatscammerstx.
Looking for your ticket to adventure? Look no further than Airstream of DFW, your premier destination for Airstreams in Texas. Explore the largest selection of Airstreams with the greatest deals of the year, From sleek and compact models to spacious and family-friendly options, we have the perfect Airstream to match your unique travel dreams. Stay cool this summer inside our air-conditioned 40,000 square foot showroom. And for a limited time only, receive a $5,000 rebate on 2023 Airstream Interstates. Visit us at airstreamdfw.com.
Top half of the second inning, nothing, but a lot has happened. First pitch to Gio Urshela from Jose Urena is in there for a strike. Middle third of the order due here for Detroit. Keith and McKinstry to follow as the right-hander Urena deals, and he misses badly outside with a slider. And so the count to Urshela here, 1 ball and 1 strike. Urshela batting .274 with 2 homers, 13 runs batted in. The 1-1 hit on the ground to short, backhanded by Seager. He sets and throws. And we've got 1 out here in the top half of the second. And that will bring up the rookie Colt Keith. So Joey Wentz comes in out of the bullpen to take over for Kenta Maeda, who threw just 2 pitches and left with what appeared to be a problem with his right side. And Wentz ended up throwing 31 pitches coming in out of the bullpen, loaded the bases, but got out of it without giving up a run, as the first offering to the left-handed hitting Keith is on the outside edge for strike 1. Keith batting .223, 2 homers, and 19 runs batted in. He's 1 for 7 in the series, and takes this Urena offering low, and that'll make it 1 ball and 1 strike. All 3 Ranger batters that reached in the first reached via the walk. And so now A.J. Hinch has to try to cobble together this game from a pitching standpoint, as Urena is off the mark, and the count now at 2 balls and 1 strike. Rangers playing Keith to pull in the infield, slight pull shift in the outfield, as Urena lowers the glove, steps back, kicks and fires. And that pitch over the plate, but a tad bit low. So 3-1 the count here to Keith. Seager is up the middle, not quite all the way up the middle in this alignment. 3-1 pitch is hit on the ground right side. To his right and in, Simeon, he's got it. Stabbing it on the backhand side. A good toss to low takes care of Keith for the second out. So Urena getting some ground ball outs here. 3 of the first 5 outs coming on the ground. He'll do that with his sinker slider change approach. His sinker has been a good pitch this year. He's held opponents to a .250 batting average on that offering, and they're slugging just .310 against that pitch as he fires low to McKinstry here for ball 1. McKinstry, the hitting star yesterday for the Tigers, as his 2-run home run early on ended up being the difference in Detroit's 3-1 win. Here he pops one up very high into the air, shallow center. And into his right is Leote. Now he veers back to his left, makes the one-hand grab, and that'll do it for the Tigers here in the second. Another Site Pro Equipment Rentals 1-2-3 no-hassle inning, and through 1.5, it's still 0-0 on the Louisiana Hot Sauce Rangers Radio Network.
With us today, a developer from SeatGeek. Quick question. My son's wedding clashes with the baseball game. Do you have an innovation to make him reschedule the wedding?
No, but you can sell your tickets on SeatGeek.
Interesting. What about selling a wedding invitation? I'm joking. Maybe.
Expect the expected. SeatGeek. Buy and sell Texas Rangers tickets on SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of the Texas Rangers.
My kids are my biggest fans. Sometimes during a game, I look up to see them smile at me. That gives me all the motivation I need to be the best. I want to make them proud. I want to set an example. I want them to know they can do anything they set their mind to if they work hard. Hugging my kids on the field after winning the World Series will always be one of my best moments. I'm Jonah Heim, and my kids are my beneficiaries.
Globe Life is the official life insurance of the Texas Rangers.
Who's your beneficiary?
The Texas Lottery presents Now That's What I Call Hits, with hit songs like Give Me That Money, give me that money, give me that money, give me that money, and Winner Winner Chicken Dinner.
Winner Winner Chicken Dinner.
That's right. With hit scratch tickets from the Texas Lottery, you can have an instant hit on your hands, like the old classic Ain't That Some Luck.
Well, ain't that some luck?
You can hit it big with big cash prizes. So play today.
Must be 18 or older. Play responsibly.
We are in the clubhouse, on the field. We're here for you, all 162 and more. Nobody covers Rangers baseball like your home of the Rangers. 105.3 The Fan.
Bottom half of the second inning, bottom third of the order coming up here for Texas. 0-0 our score. Second inning brought to you by Medical City Healthcare, the destination of choice for healthcare excellence. First up is Jonah Heim, switch hitting catcher, standing in on the right side, batting .242 for the year. Wentz back out there for Detroit, and his first pitch fastball is over the plate but low to Jonah for ball one. Jonah in the ball game yesterday, 1 for 3 with that surprise bunt base hit leading off the bottom of the sixth. Here's the set and the 1-0 pitch, and that's in there for a strike. So 1 ball and 1 strike to count to Jonah, who has 5 home runs, 29 runs batted in. The set and the 1-1. Swing and a line drive into left. That's a base hit. Just a nice, easy swing on a curve from Wentz, and Jonah Heim has the first hit of the ball game, a leadoff single here in the bottom of the second. And that brings up Travis Jankowski. Now, when Bruce Bochy constructed his lineup today, put Jankowski in left field and Ezekiel Duran not in the lineup. That is, of course, with Kenta Maeda, the right-handed starting pitcher. So Janko getting a chance to hit against the lefty early on here, and he looks at a fastball that's low and away, ball one. Jankowski's hitting .253 overall, but is still looking for his first hit against the left-handed pitcher this year. He's 0 for 6. Heim, a short lead at first. The pitch from Wentz is popped up down the left field line, but bending foul and back out of play. So a ball and a strike to Travis, who, when he has been in the games here recently, he's hit the ball well, batting .273 over his last 14. 1-1 the count. The left-hander wins, kicks and deals, and that ball is a similar foul ball to the one he just hit. Same direction over the screen. Fan makes a nice play down there in the lower seating bowl. And the count to Jankowski now 1 ball and 2 strikes.
And that was a good pitch to hit. That was right down the middle of the cutter.
Here comes the 1-2. And that's bounced up the middle. This is Keith. He'll flip to Baez, and that's all they get. The force on Jonah Heim there. Jankowski, of course, runs well. Ball was not hit very hard. So Travis reaches on the fielder's choice. One away here in the bottom of the second. And Leody Taveras coming up. Leody hitting 9th in the order here tonight, batting .237 with 4 homers and 13 runs batted in. Rangers baseball brought to you by the original Louisiana brand hot sauce. Bring the heat. Here's a toss over to first, and Jankowski back to the bag. Travis with 3 steals on the season.
And maybe this is the situation where the Rangers put on some kind of a play.
A long hold here. Now Travis takes off. Here's the pitch. It's high. Throw down to second. He dives. He's safe at second. Jankowski in there with his 4th steal this season. And going on the very first pitch, which came in high to Leody Taveras.
2 steals in 2 innings. And that's about a month worth of stolen bases for the Rangers, the way things have gone this year.
I don't know as though this is forcing, but it's certainly pressing the issue. The Rangers need to get men in scoring position. They haven't had many opportunities in this series. Here's a swing and a miss by Leody. And the count 1 ball and 1 strike. Yesterday, the Rangers were just 1 for 4 with men in scoring position. And for the series, just 1 for 11. And that one should have been an out. That pop-up RBI hit by Ezekiel Duran in the 9th inning yesterday. This pitch a little bit low and outside. So 2-1 the count now to Leody Taveras. Leody is hitting just .185 for the season with men at second and or third base. The Rangers collectively batting .278. The 2-1, a slow bouncer to short. Baez charges, comes up with it, wings it across, and Leody is retired. Ball was hit in front of Travis, so he stays put at second base. So 2 men out in the inning. Back to the top of the order in Marcus Semien, who has been one of the Rangers' better hitters all season long in these spots, batting .360 with men in scoring position. He lined out sharply to left his first time up. Chance to drive in a run here. 0-0 the score. And this first offering comes down and in to Semien for ball one. Wentz got off to a pretty good start this year, but he has really had a tough time of late. Runs allowed in each of his last 5 relief appearances. The 1-0 is high and outside. Make it 2 balls and no strikes. And in those 5 outings, Wentz with an ERA of 18.47. That's 13 earned runs allowed in 6 1/3 innings. Here's the 2-0. Way outside. He missed badly with that cutter. And he falls behind Semien here at 3 balls and no strikes. And he's given up 12 hits in those 6 1/3 innings, and 3 of them have left the yard. So he's trying to get back on track here. The 3-0. And that's outside ball 4. He missed with a fastball there, so he walks Semien on 4 straight pitches. Walks have not necessarily been a problem for Wentz this year. And this is the first time that he's issued more than 2 walks in any outing this season. He's given up 4 now. So runners at first and second with 2 men out, and Corey Seager comes up. Corey grounded out to Urshela his first time up and takes this pitch inside as Wentz misses here with a curveball. Wentz has had a fairly effective cutter this season, but hasn't really thrown it a whole lot so far tonight. The 1-0, swing at a ball, hit sharply past Urshela down the left field line. Jankowski around third. He's in to score. Semien makes it to third. It's an opposite field single for Corey Seager to give Texas a 1-0 lead.
Reminiscent of the hit that Corey got that ignited the World Series winning rally in Game 5 in Arizona between the third baseman and the line.
Seager knocking in his 30th run this season provides us with our first Ranger run brought to you by Kubota. And in so doing, he also extends his on-base streak to 28 games now. Every time he extends this streak, it's a new career best as Josh Smith stands in and looks at a cutter on the outside corner for strike 1. So Jankowski scores the run. Seager drives it in. Smith drew a walk his first time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss on another cutter. And the count now no balls and 2 strikes. Like Corey during this on-base streak, hitting .324, reaching base at a .417 clip. And now we have time called as Bruce Bochy and head athletic trainer Matt Lucero go out to have a look at Corey Seager at first. Corey Ragsdale, the first base coach, in consult as well. Boch puts his left hand on Corey's right shoulder, and Corey Seager's coming out. Ezekiel Duran will come in to run here for Corey Seager. So after a couple of pitches to Josh Smith, Corey had obviously said something to Corey Ragsdale, and he comes out here in the second. So Kenta Maeda, the Detroit starter, left after throwing just 2 pitches, apparently with a side issue, perhaps an oblique issue. And here, Seager is replaced by Duran on the bases, and we'll wait on a report from the Rangers clubhouse. 0-2 the count to Smith. The set by Wentz, and the pitch over the plate but high. So make it 1 ball and 2 strikes. Smith has certainly gotten his fair share of hits off the southpaws this year, batting .313 against lefties. About 45 points higher than his batting average against righties coming in. Now a throw to first. Durant takes off too soon. Now the throw goes from Canna to Baez, and Baez applies the tag at second. Duran is out, leaving a little too soon before the pitch was thrown there. That's the final out here in the last half of the second. Rangers get a run on 2 hits 1 man is left. We'll move along to the third with Texas leading 1-0 on the Louisiana Hot Sauce Rangers Radio Network.
As an official partner of the Texas Rangers, Lockheed Martin is proud to be part of the rich heritage of the Rangers and the many fans who cheer the team on at Globe Life Field. It is with that same pride we support our local communities and customers. From the frontline workers to the members of our armed forces safeguarding life and liberty, we're here to help them with their most important missions.
Hey Rangers fans, it's your turn to be a champion. Throw your weekend a curveball and get in the game at Choctaw Casinos and Resorts, the official casino and resort of the Texas Rangers. Play a perfect game at the blackjack table or in our state-of-the-art poker room. Experience Major League exhilaration with an epic live concert, or celebrate your W at one of our world-class bars and lounges. However you play, get ready to walk off a winner at Choctaw Casinos and Resorts.
Hi, I'm Lynn Lamoth, CEO of PGL, the fastest growing woman-owned and operated global logistics business in the U.S. As the official supply chain management partner of your Texas Rangers, we are inspired by the grit and determination that your Rangers show on the field, and we're ready to bring that inspiration with us to work for you. Visit gopgl.com or call 833-SHIP-PGL to learn more. Go Rangers!
As the official emergency response team of the Texas Rangers, American Medical Response is proud to deliver standby medical services for players, employees, and fans alike. Whether on base, on deck, or in the stands, we're ready to provide care at a moment's notice. To learn more, visit amr.net.
All right, top half of the third inning, Rangers lead 1-0. Jose Urena deals to Justin Henry Malloy, and he misses outside for ball one. Ezekiel Duran, who pinch ran for Corey Seager and got picked off to end the bottom of the second, stays in the game to play at third as Malloy pops one up, very shallow right field. Simeon going out there, but it's Adolis who comes in toward the line and makes the catch in extremely shallow right field to get Malloy for the first out. And brings up Javier Baez, and with Duran staying in the game to play at third, that moves Josh Smith over to short. So the left side of the infield, you now have Duran at third, Smith at short. And here comes Baez. Baez, who got the day off yesterday, coming up here batting 188, right-handed hitter. And he looks at a fastball down the middle for strike one. Baez with a home run, 25 runs batted in. Urena, when he's going good, working quickly usually, but takes some time off the pitch clock here. Sort of a funky start to his delivery and a swing and a miss on a fastball away. And that makes it no balls and 2 strikes. Urena giving us a different look there. Just held the ball for a while, started down, and then held the ball under his waist for a while. Now a more typical delivery, and he misses low and outside, make it 1 ball and 2 strikes to Baez. On deck is Jake Rogers, who won the game for Detroit here on Monday. This pitch is way inside. Baez kind of got the bat started, but held off on the swing. The Rangers appeal anyway, and first base umpire Adam Beck says, yeah, he checked in time. So 2-2 the count here to Baez. Urena home with the 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Got him on a slider away, so Baez strikes out. The second out here in the top of the third. Jake Rogers coming up. Let's check in with Jared.
Yeah, guys, how about our quick trip scoreboard check? The Rangers are going to take on the San Francisco Giants starting Friday, and the Giants avoided a sweep at the hands of the Diamondbacks earlier today. We'll tell you more about that in a second.
All right. First pitch to Rogers. He pokes it foul into the air, out of play on the right side, strike one.
Yeah, the Giants got to Jordan Montgomery. Montgomery allowed 6 runs in 2 innings. A Wilmer Flores grand slam was the big blow, and San Francisco beat Arizona 9-3. The Giants with the win are now 30-33 as they get set to take on the Rangers.
Fastball comes in high here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Thank you.
And that game, guys, was started by Jordan Hicks. So the Rangers will not face the hard-throwing, sinker ball delivering righty.
Here's a ground ball hit to short. Up with it is Smith. His throw over to first low, but Lowe has it. And that'll do it for the Tigers. Yet another Site Pro Equipment Rentals 1-2-3 no-hassle inning here for Urania, who's perfect through 3, and after 2.5, it's 1-0 Rangers on the Louisiana Hot Sauce Rangers Radio Network.
Lawn mowed, garden tilled, fence mended, flowering dogwood planted. The landowner's version of hitting for the cycle. While it might not be as difficult as hitting a 98-mile-per-hour fastball, it demands high-performance Kubota equipment. Kubota Tractor Corporation is the official on-field equipment partner of the Texas Rangers. Our tractors, mowers, sidekick utility vehicles, and construction equipment have the power, versatility, and durability to get every job done right. Visit your local Kubota dealer to demo equipment today. Kubota, together we do more.
There's nothing more important than your family and your home. So when you notice signs of foundation problem, it's time to contact Olshan. They'll evaluate your home for free and get you the answers that you need.
Since 1933, Olshan Foundation Solutions has led the way with highly skilled and certified technicians, innovative technologies, and a warranty you can depend on.
Take care of what matters most. Contact Olshan for a free estimate today.
And visit olshanfoundation.com.
Call 972-238-1600 for more.
You could hit it big with Hit Scratch tickets from the Texas Lottery. With top prizes from $5,000 up to $1 million, you could have an instant hit on your hands. So play Hit Scratch tickets today. Visit TexasLottery.com. Must be 18 or older. Play responsibly.
How's your well-being today? No matter where you are on your journey of life, a little help can go a long way. Even Texas Rangers could use some support. Magellan Healthcare is proud to provide emotional health and well-being services to Texas Rangers staff and their household members. Through the Embrace Employee Assistance Program, the Rangers have access to confidential coaching, counseling, digital cognitive behavioral therapy, financial services, and more. Learn about the Embrace program by visiting MagellanHealthcare.com.
All right, Josh Smith, who was at the plate when Ezekiel Duran got caught stealing to end the bottom of the second, he's back up here to lead things off in the third. So officially just one plate appearance so far with a walk, and he checks his swing on a pitch that's outside for ball one. So Smith, Garcia, Lowe, heart of the order due for Texas here in the third. Wentz kicks and deals, and here's a high fly ball deep down the right field line. McKinstry going over into the corner, and it is gone. Josh Smith with a rainbow shot down the right field line. It's his fourth home run of the season, and the Rangers now lead 2-0.
And off a lefty.
For Smith, that is his first home run against the southpaw this year. He got a breaking pitch middle in. And lots happening there because it's a leadoff home run. And for every Rangers leadoff home run, Germania Insurance will donate $500 to the Texas Rangers Baseball Foundation. Here's Adolis Garcia, who swings and misses. A mighty cut by Adolis. Strike one. And by the way, Forney native and former Ranger farmhand Mason Englert now up and warming out of the Detroit bullpen. He was just added to the active roster today. This pitch comes in high, and the count at 1-1 here to Garcia. So for Smith, his fourth home run, his 23rd run batted in. Here's the 1-1. And that changeup is low and away, so 2-1 the count to Adolis, who drew a walk his first time up, and that Smith home run also providing us with some insurance, that insurance run courtesy of Globe Life. The set and the 2-1 pitch, swing and a foul, so 2-2 the count. Everyone has beneficiaries, not everyone has life insurance. Globe Life, who's your beneficiary? And you would think that whenever they decide to bring Englert in, that the Tigers will be looking for some depth from him. Time called here. Adolis steps out. Rangers have not been lacking for the long ball during this now 3-week stretch of offensive futility. A lot of those home runs have been solo shots, and a swing and a miss here by Garcia on a fastball away, and he strikes out. It's the first out here in the bottom of the third, and it brings up Nathaniel Lowe. Third inning of our broadcast brought to you by Abilene Christian University. Something is missing from the online college experience, and that's heart. At Abilene Christian University Online, they offer a true Christ-centered private school education. ACU.edu. So here's Lowe, who drew a walk his first time up. And Nathaniel takes this pitch down around the knees for strike one. And for Wentz, he's got his most pitches thrown in any outing this season here tonight. Here's a swing and a foul up and out of play on the left side. 0-2 the count. He's currently at 2 1/3 innings of work, which would match the deepest he's gone in any outing this year. His previous high for pitches thrown was 44, and he's over 60 right now as Lowe chops this one foul as it rolls slowly up the third base line. So the count holds at 0-2. Wentz had thrown 51 pitches through the first 2 innings. And he's added another 10 so far here in the third. So this will be pitch number 62. He kicks and fires and throws this one up above the zone. So a ball and 2 strikes here to Lowe. Lowe is hitting .250 against lefties this year, but against lefties and righties, Lowe not driving the ball here recently. The 1-2, that's down. So make it 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lowe has gone 17 consecutive games without an extra base hit. In those 17 games, he has 9 singles and is hitting just 177. 2-2 the count. Wentz with the pitch, and that ball is hit out into right center, and it falls for the base knock. He got a hold of a fastball, hit it softly out into right center, so Lowe on board for a second time. Runner at first with 1 out, 2-0 Texas. Wyatt Langford coming up, and let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Louisiana Hot Sauce Rangers Radio Network.
Your home of Texas Rangers baseball. KRLD-FM and HD1 Dallas-Fort Worth. We are 105.3 The Fan.
Langford struck out with the bases loaded back in the first. He swings here and pops it up sky high toward the roof. It's on the left side of the infield. Baez takes 1 step back onto the outfield turf, and he makes the catch to retire Langford for the second out. So Lowe at first, 2 men out. And that brings up Jonah Hyman. Also brings A.J. Hinch out of the third base dugout. So Englert's been warming. It looks like he will come into the ball game right here with the Rangers leading 2-0. And as he races out onto the diamond, we pause for this on the Louisiana Hot Sauce Rangers Radio Network.
Lawn mowed, garden tilled, fence mended, flowering dogwood planted. The landowner's version of hitting for the cycle. While it might not be as difficult as hitting a 98-mile-per-hour fastball, it demands high-performance Kubota equipment. Kubota Tractor Corporation is the official on-field equipment partner of the Texas Rangers. Our tractors, mowers, sidekick utility vehicles, and construction equipment have the power, versatility, and durability to get every job done right. Visit your local Kubota dealer to demo equipment today. Kubota, together we do more.
Opportunity happens for small businesses at Comerica Bank. That's why we're sharing this radio spot with
360 WebCore. Attention small businesses. Are you struggling to establish a strong online presence? Introducing 360 WebCore, your one-stop solution for website design and digital marketing. Take your business to new heights. Visit 360webcore.io.
See more ways Comerica supports small businesses at comerica.com/succeed. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
It's a new era for the World Series champion Texas Rangers.
It is done!
Every game is a chance to once again
3 straight home runs!
witness greatness. Every swing, every pitch, every play.
They got him!
The Rangers defend their title, and you can see it all on Bally Sports. No other network gets you this close to the team of Texas. Bally Sports is your home for Rangers baseball.
Well, the local lad Mason Englert coming on here for the Tigers. He was originally a 4th-round pick of the Rangers back in 2018, coming out of Forney High School. But with the Tigers this year has made 4 relief appearances. Now, here recently, Mason's been on the transaction chart because just a couple of days ago, he got optioned down to Toledo to make room for Shelby Miller. And then today, he is recalled with Alex Faedo going on the injured list. And the first pitch he delivers, Jonah hits high and deep to right. It is sailing out of here. That one about a dozen rows up in right field for Jonah, his 6th home run of the year. It comes with a man on, and the Rangers now are up 4-0. Well, a rude welcome provided to Englert by Jonah Heim. Jonah 2 hits tonight, now with 6 home runs and 31 runs batted in. And that brings up Travis Jankowski. Travis reached on a fielder's choice and scored the Rangers' first run in the second. Englert misses here. 4-1. Is that any way to treat one of Ken Mendez's neighbors? Here's the 1-0, a swing and a foul that comes straight back. 1-1 the count, where Mason Englert grew up in Forney. He lived on the same block as our engineer Ken Mendez. Ken says they live 4 houses down. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's on the outside corner for a strike, 1-2. And right now, let's check in with Jared.
Yeah, Bailey and Gallion injury update. Corey Seager left tonight's game with left hamstring tightness, and he will continue to be evaluated.
All right, thank you. The 1-2 pitch is low, so make it 2 balls and 2 strikes.
It's worth noting, guys, it was his left hamstring last year that knocked him out for 31 games.
As he stretched out a double on a ball that he hit inside the left field line. Very similar to his hit tonight. Here's a pop-up down the left field line. Urshela in foul ground will sweep with his glove and make a basket catch in foul territory to retire Jankowski for the final out in the inning. But the Rangers, on a pair of home runs, add to their advantage. We'll go to the 4th. 4-0 Texas on the Louisiana Hot Sauce Rangers Radio Network.
Hey, Rangers fans, it's your turn to be a champion. Throw your weekend to curveball and get in the game at Choctaw Casinos and Resorts, the official casino and resort of the Texas Rangers. Play a perfect game at the blackjack table or in our state-of-the-art poker room. Experience Major League exhilaration with an epic live concert, or celebrate your W at one of our world-class bars and lounges. However you play, get ready to walk off a winner at Choctaw Casinos and Resorts.
The helpful North Texas Honda dealers have been stepping up to the plate with their random acts of helpfulness. Recently, they helped reunite family members who haven't seen each other in a while and surprised a bunch of people with free gas. And they can help you too with great deals on award-winning Hondas. To check out their deals, stop by your nearest Honda dealer or visit ntxhondadealers.com. And to request your own random act of helpfulness, follow NTX Honda Dealers on Facebook.
Here at Globe Life Field, the roof is one of the most important parts of game day, so it is no question that the roof on your home is just as important. Because of that, trust Precision Roofing Group to take care of all your roofing needs. Precision Roofing is owned by former Texas Ranger Justin Ruggiano, so you know that he will take personal care of the homes of the fans that used to cheer him on. Check them out at theprecisionroofinggroup.com. That's theprecisionroofinggroup.com. theprecisionroofinggroup.com.
Your Texas Rangers know the sweet taste of victory, and as their official supply chain management partner, PGL wins every day. If you'd like to share that victory with us, PGL is hiring. Visit gopgl.com and click Careers.
Jose Arena works now with a 4-0 Rangers lead as we start the 4th inning, and he pumps in a fastball to Matt Vierling, the leadoff batter, the center fielder who grounded to short to start the game. Arena has retired all 9 Tigers so far, and his pitch is outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Vierling, Green, and Canna, the top 3 in A.J. Hinch's order. 1 ball, 1 strike, and here's the pitch that's fouled off to the right and out of play. Urania was a member of the Tigers staff in 2021 He went 4-8 with a 5.81 ERA. He started 18 games and relieved in 8. And there's nobody in the Tigers lineup who was on their team at that time. 1-2 pitch. That just missed 2-2. From what I can tell, the only position player who was on that team, who is on the Tigers now, is Akil Baddoo, who's gone back and forth between the majors and minors, but spent most of 21 in the big leagues. And Arania's pitch is swung on and fouled back. Looking at their pitching staff, I don't think any of those guys were around either as members of the Tigers. The Tigers with lots of changes, of course. They've had 7 straight losing years. And Arania's pitch here, that just missed, and that fills up the count. Jose, a quick worker. The payoff pitch struck him out looking. Just fired a fastball away at 96 miles an hour. Down goes Vierling. That is strikeout number 3 for Jose Urania. And it brings up Riley Green. They jump into spring with Steel battery tools. From mowers and blowers to trimmers and more. Find real Steel at steeldealers.com. STIHL dealers.com. Green, a strikeout victim his first time. And the pitch is inside for ball 1. With All-Star balloting starting today, Jim Bowden, former general manager of the Reds, had a column in The Athletic today picking his All-Star team to this point in the season. And the pitch is outside 2-0, and he had Riley Green on there. Again, the outfield contenders not quite as strong and as deep as in past years. 2-0 pitch is a strike. The top 3 seem pretty obvious. Aaron Judge, Juan Soto, and Kyle Tucker. They're miles ahead of everybody else. A 2-1. That's lifted in the air, foul on the left side. It's twisting back and out of play. And that, of course, doesn't mean that they're the guys who are going to get voted in, but you can bet that Judge and Soto will. And Tucker, you would think, with all of the postseason experience, will likely win as well. But when you're talking about the reserves, you're talking about people like Green, Taylor Ward of the Angels, Adolis Garcia, who's not having his best year, but is having a better year than just about any other outfielder not named Tucker, Soto, or Judge. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and now time called at the plate by Green.
He's knocked in 40 runs. He's in the top 10 of the league in runs batted in.
Yeah. For those who still favor that statistic, as we do. 2-2 pitch. That's fouled back. And, you know, Bruce Bochy made the point today, one hot week for Adolis could lift him above just about all the others.
Mm-hmm.
We know he is quite capable of that with a month to go. 2-2 pitch. That's lifted in the air. Short left field. It is slicing foul. Coming on hard is Jankowski, and he makes the catch. That was a fair ball. Travis caught it right on the line, and only with his closing speed could that ball be caught. That's a tremendous play as the perfect game continues, and there are 2 outs in the 4th for Mark Canha. Great closing speed by Janko from Lenko. It's 4-0 Rangers. Canha the batter. And the pitch is a strike. Again, the Giants here this weekend, and the Sunday game, and we'll keep reminding you and ourselves of this. The Sunday game will start at 12:05 for special TV considerations on the Roku channel. The pitch is outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Ranger fans everywhere now trying to figure out if they have the Roku channel. Here's the 1-1, and that misses. Do you have to have a Roku device to have access to the Roku channel? I have a Roku stick, so I would assume that I have it.
I have no idea. I rely wholly on my wife to figure these things out.
2-1 pitch, strike, 2-2. Jared, you got the Roku channel?
I got a Roku stick or whatever. I assume that's all you need. Right? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I'll be here, though, so I'll use my eyes.
We'll find out this weekend. That's the Sunday game at 12:05. John Gray said today that's the one he's planning to pitch. 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out on a fastball. 12 up and 12 down for Jose Urania tonight. After 3.5, it's 4-0 Rangers on the Louisiana Hot Sauce Rangers Radio Network.
Hey Rangers fans, you could win $100,000 when the Rangers hit the target in right field. Download the Jackpocket Lottery app today and use the code BULLSEYE at checkout to enter for your chance at $100,000. That's code BULLSEYE for your chance at $100,000.
As an official partner of the Texas Rangers, Lockheed Martin is proud to be part of the rich heritage of the Rangers. We support the members of our armed forces safeguarding life and liberty. We're here to help them with their most important missions.
Pro Paint Days are back at Lowe's. Save $40 on select 5-gallon HGTV Home by Sherwin-Williams paint, like Weather Shield, Showcase, or ceiling paint. Plus, save $10 on drywall PVA primer and get free same-day delivery to the job site when you order by 2 p.m. Lowe's knows paint. Lowe's knows pros. Offers valid through 6/14. Delivery by 8 p.m. Subject to driver availability. Additional terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
The helpful North Texas Honda dealers have been stepping up to the plate with their random acts of helpfulness. Recently, they helped reunite family members who haven't seen each other in a while and surprised a bunch of people with free gas. And they can help you too with great deals on award-winning Hondas. To check out their deals, stop by your nearest Honda dealer or visit ntxhondadealers.com. And to request your own random act of helpfulness, follow NTX Honda Dealers on Facebook.
The Rangers' first home weekend series of the summer features a matchup with the San Francisco Giants June 7th through the 9th. The Giants' only visit to the ballpark this season. Join us. This summer will be big, bright, and full of stars. Tickets now at Rangers.com.
4-0 the Rangers lead as Leody Taveras steps in against Mason Englert, the right-hander. And the pitch to Leody batting left is outside for ball one. He grounded to short his first time up, batting right-handed against the southpaw Wentz. Simeon on deck, and then Duran for the Rangers. Duran, of course, is now in Seager's spot, and the pitch is outside 2-0. This is not the first time that Englert has pitched in his hometown ballpark. He pitched here twice last year when the Tigers were here in June, and he got the win in both games. The pitch is down low, 3 balls and no strikes. I don't know how well you and Jared remember that. I was still on the injured list or the reserve list or something, but I do recall he won 2 of those games. There's a swing and a high pop-up, foul on the third base side. It is Urshela who makes the catch, moving back toward fair territory, and the home plate umpire, Andy Fletcher, indicates the ball was fair. Boy, that almost hit some of the metalwork hanging down from the roof, but Taveras is out and there's one away.
I don't remember a thing about that series.
Well, the Tigers won the first game 7-2. Englert was the winner. The Rangers struck out 16 times. And he won the last game of that series 8-5. Spencer Torkelson had 2 homers. That's not going to happen tonight. Here's Marcus swinging and hitting a high pop-up. And that one's caught. And Baez grabbing that one, and there are 2 outs. 4-0 Rangers on top, and Duran the batter. Hey, theme night tickets will get you an exclusive City Connect Dallas Cowboys Texas Rangers co-branded jersey on Tuesday, June 18th when the Mets are here. But only when you buy your tickets at Rangers.com/theme nights. So come on out and greet the Mets June 18th and get that Ranger Cowboy jersey. Here's Duran. He takes outside. Zeke came on as the pinch runner for Seager in the second inning. Hitting .269, a homer, 7 runs batted in. He was caught stealing to end the inning. And the pitch is in for a strike as he was picked off and then didn't get in a rundown. He just allowed himself to get tagged out at second base. In that situation with the runner at third, he's supposed to get in a rundown. He never did. 1-1 pitch, swung on and missed. And the count is 1-2. Perhaps he thought he could beat the throw from the first baseman, Canna, but he didn't, and it wasn't close. One and two the count. We've just been informed that Maeda left the game with right side discomfort. Abdominal. Right side abdominal discomfort.
Yeah.
So not necessarily an oblique. 1-2. There's a swing and a pop-up down the right field line. Foul. Canna over near the stands has no play. It's foul and out of play. And a new baseball tossed out to Mason Englert.
That was my diagnosis earlier today. I'm dealing with the same thing.
Yeah?
Right side abdominal discomfort.
So yours is not an oblique either?
I don't know.
Maybe you and Kenta can get a package deal somewhere. 1-2. Swung on and hit in the air to right field. Coming on hard, McKinstry, and he makes the catch. A 1-2-3 inning here for Englert. We head to the fourth. We've completed 4. We head to the fifth. 4-0 Rangers on the Louisiana Hot Sauce Rangers Radio Network.
Quick Trip takes taco time seriously. Specifically, your taco time. That's why our tacos are served up with the kind of flavor you'd want to wait for but don't have to. Like our sausage, egg, and cheese breakfast taco. Loaded with fluffy scrambled eggs, melty cheese, and savory sausage. Or our brisket taco, packed with slow-smoked goodness and seasoned with carne asada. Perfect for lunch, dinner, or just because. So when taco time arrives, don't wait. Grab a QT taco today. QT, more than a gas station.
The bio-advanced Blue Bottle can turn your yard into a winner. Texas gardeners have trusted the Blue Bottle for decades. Our lineup kills insects, cures diseases, controls weeds, and more. Bio-advanced, proud partner of the Texas Rangers.
A caring man took a walk. He saw people suffering. Anxiety ran high. Hatred rose. I'll prepare a feast and bring them together, he thought. But some refused to join him. He was heartbroken because he wanted everyone to be filled. Not with food and wine, but with compassion.
Jesus welcomed all to the table. Visit hegetsus.com to learn more.
Asia Times Square, T-S. Asia Times Square, T-S.
The first Asian Heritage Rangers game on June 7th is brought to you by Asia Times Square in Grand Prairie, Texas, where their mission is preserving traditions, promoting cultures.
Jose Urania has had 4 consecutive Site Pro equipment rental 1-2-3 no-hassle innings. That means he's been perfect through 4. He's working with a 4-0 lead. Here's Gio Urshela, the cleanup batter. He grounded to short his first time up. He'll be followed by Colt Keith and Zach McKinstry. And the pitch is outside as Urania started him off with a slider for ball 1. Jose's thrown 49 pitches, 29 strikes. He has fanned 4. The 1-0 delivery, swung on and missed. This is the 215th career appearance for Urania in the big leagues. His 149th as a starter. Kenta Maeda tonight was pitching for the 200th time in his career. On this side of the Pacific, there's a swing and a foul off to the right and out of play. Maeda, of course, came over to the Dodgers in 2016 as a 28-year-old rookie. Maeda 67 career wins. Urania with 40. 4 of them coming with Detroit. 1-2 outside against the Tigers. He's posted a 2.45 ERA in 2 starts and 2 relief appearances. The 2 relief appearances coming this year. He gave up 1 run in 4 1/3. Here's the 2-2 offering. Urshela takes, and that just missed. A little bit low on a fastball. So that fills up the count at 3-2. And the Tigers have not had a base runner. Urania swings into the windup, lets it fly. The 3-2 pitch swung on, grounded weakly to third. Charged by Duran, submarine throw to first in time. He gets his man. 13 up, 13 down for Urania. Colt Keith is coming up as we play here in the 5th inning, brought to you by Airstream of DFW, your North Texas RV value leader. Keith grounded to second his first time up. Left-handed batter against the righty Urania, and the pitch is low for a ball. Well, with John Gray expected back this Sunday, this might be Urania's last start. He might be moving back to the bullpen, but Bruce Bochy would not make that declaration today. 1-0. There's a line drive. Speared at third by Duran. Lunging to his left and behind him, cap high, he snagged that wicked line drive that was hit at 105 miles an hour, and there are 2 outs.
Well, positioning the key there, Duran is stationed about 40 or so feet from third base. And so if he's any closer to third, he doesn't make that play.
Tremendous play by Zeke, and in the right place. Here's McKinstry. Pitch is inside for a ball. It's 4-0 Rangers. They've out-hit the Tigers 5-0. Arania has set down all 14 he's faced. Trying for his second win as a Rangers starter. 2-1 delivery, and there's a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike, the count on McKinstry, who had the 2-run homer yesterday, his first of the year, 22nd career homer for the former Dodger, and he swings and fouls it back. McKinstry out of Central Michigan University, a school that produced Kurt Young, major league pitcher, who became a long-time pitching coach. Tom Tresh of the Yankees, who won the Rookie of the Year award years ago, came out of Central Michigan in Mount Pleasant. The pitch is down low, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Are they the Chippewas, Jared, or is that Eastern Michigan?
I have no idea.
One of those schools is the Chippewas. 2-2. A swing and a foul, and that got a piece of Jonah Heim, and he's down in pain, down on his knees, as that one hurt. The Bio Advanced Blue Bottle can turn your yard into a winner. Texas gardeners have trusted the Blue Bottle for decades. Our lineup kills insects, cures diseases, controls weeds, and more. Bio Advanced, proud partner of the Rangers. Jacob Newbern, Ranger trainer, hustles out of the dugout to attend to Jonah Heim, who's up on his feet now. Bruce Bochy, the former big league catcher, following the trainer out there. Jared, we were wondering about Central Michigan. Are they the Chippewas?
They are. Sorry, I was doing some intense research on this Women's College World Series Championship Series. Didn't hear you guys. But yeah, they're the Chippewas. Eastern Michigan, I believe they're the Eagles.
Oh, okay. And what's going on in the Women's College World Series?
Oklahoma is leading Texas 5-1 in the top of the 4th. It's a best of 3. And these 2 teams have been duking it out all year. I believe Texas won the regular season in the Big 12. OU won the conference tournament. And now they're playing for the ultimate prize.
And doesn't OU win that every year?
They are going for, I believe, their 4th straight.
Wow.
But they are not the favorites this year, at least from a ranking standpoint. They did not enter the postseason tournament as the odds-on favorites.
I asked John Gray today if he's been following it and being an OU product, and he said, well, yeah, he said he's not really getting a chance to watch the games, but he's paying attention. And he said they're really fun to go to those games. 2-2 pitch, a swing and a fly ball lofted out to center. Leody Taveras says he has it. He does. Jose Urena is perfect through 5. And after 4.5, the Rangers lead the Tigers 4-0 on the Louisiana Hot Sauce Rangers Radio Network.
Whether it's a textbook double play or some infield magic, when the Texas Rangers turn 2 at Globe Life Field, you can turn it into a free McDouble the next day on the McDonald's app with a purchase of $2 or more. While you're on the app, be sure to check out other great deals. Go Rangers and get that double play. Valid through 9/22/24 for one-time use the day following a double play at home by the Rangers. Valid only at participating McDonald's in the Dallas-Fort Worth and Greater North Texas area. Must opt into rewards.
Bio Advanced All-in-One Rose and Flower Care is a true power hitter. Want more bloom in your Texas blooms? Get insect control, disease control, and feeding all in one blue bottle. Bio Advanced, proud partner of the Texas Rangers.
Listen up, Rangers fans. Grab the official pizza of the Texas Rangers from 7-Eleven, starting at $1.79 for a slice or $8.49 for a whole. With 100% melty mozzarella and fluffy crust, get your 7th inning snack break from 7-Eleven.
You can give hope to a needy child through the simple gift of shoes. For 25 years, Buckner Shoes for Orphan Souls has served vulnerable children throughout the world and right here in North Texas. Champions give shoes. Be a champion and give shoes to a child in need today at buckner.org/shoes. That's buckner.org/shoes.
You're a friend, daughter, expert multitasker. Everyone counts on you, and you can count on us. Medical City Healthcare is here for you because taking care of your own health means you can be there for others. Learn more at medicalcityhealthcare.com.
Smith, Adolis, and Lowe to do the swinging in the bottom of the fifth against Mason Englert. 4-0, Rangers on top. Smith has walked and homered, and the pitch is outside. The home run, the first that he's hit off a lefty this year, the fourth in his career against a lefty. He hit it off Joey Wentz. He's had 8 home runs in his career off righties. And the pitch is outside. It is 2-0 to Josh. Josh is on the All-Star ballot, by the way, as the Rangers' third base candidate. Josh Young is on the ballot as a DH. 2-0. There's a swing and a foul off to the left and out of play. Young, of course, only played 4 games this year before getting hurt. And all 4 of them were played at third. 2-1. There's a swing and there's a drive foul down the left field line. And the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So when you're filling out your All-Star ballot, don't be surprised when you see Josh Young at third base. And don't be shy about voting for him either. You know, Jose Ramirez is probably going to win the thing, but Josh could wind up as a reserve. There's a pitch outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Englert, the third Tiger pitcher. Maeda left with a side issue. Then Wentz for 2 2/3. Gave up 3 runs. Englert's given up 1. And the pitch is fouled off to the left. Englert's first pitch was walloped for a home run by Jonah Heim.
Englert's pitched well here of late in his last 3 appearances for Detroit. 5 shutout innings.
And he's been very good at Toledo this year. He has spent most of the season there. 3-2. Swung on, and that's drilled to the right field corner, and that is fair. Bounces just inside the line, goes off the sidewall. Smith cruising into second base with a stand-up double. Oh, he nailed that one right down the right field line. And the Rangers leading 4-0, or looking for more here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
You got a curveball that time from Englert, and that pitch finished inside. It was not a strike, but Josh was able to open up and get the bat head around and crank that one down the line.
Now Adolis, who has walked and struck out. The set and the pitch. Swung on, bouncing ball to short. Smith has to go back to second as Baez throws out Adolis, and there's 1 away. And Nathaniel Lowe is coming up. Hey, Ranger fans, if the Rangers hit the Jack Pocket Hit It Here sign located in right field, a lucky Ranger fan could win $100,000. Download the Jack Pocket Lottery app. Enter the code BULLSEYE at checkout. Nathaniel Lowe has walked and singled. He has scored a run. Englert at the belt and to the plate. That is swung on and fouled back. It is 0-1. Englert was a waiver claim by the Tigers from the Rangers. That's how they acquired him. 0-1, and that's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. At Toledo this year, he has a 2.35 ERA, giving up only 16 hits in 23 innings, striking out 34 in 23 innings, walking only 9. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Lowe swings and grounds one off the side of the mound out to second base. Keith has the skimmer and throws out Lowe. Advancing to third on the play is Josh Smith. And Wyatt Langford is coming up with yet another RBI opportunity. He has struck out and popped out. The strikeout came in the first inning with the bases loaded, 2 outs on a 3-2 pitch when he appeared to chase a high fastball out of the zone from the lefty Joey Wentz. He was the last batter faced by Wentz in the third when he popped out against him. So now he gets to face the righty Englert for the first time. And the pitch is swung on and fisted foul off to the right side. The Rangers currently ranking 6th in the league in runs scored. The Tigers rank 9th. The Rangers are 8th in earned run average. The Tigers are 7th. The set and the pitch, and Langford takes it inside. The Rangers' earned run average is almost exactly the league average. The Rangers at 3.90. The league ERA 3.88. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch, and that is low, 2-1. The Rangers' average runs per game is almost exactly the league average. They're scoring 4.4 runs a game. The league average is 4.3. 2-1 the count. Smith at third, 2 outs. 4-0 Rangers. The pitch, that's in there for a strike, a sinker. And it's 2-2. The Rangers' batting average, 4 points above the league average. The Rangers hitting .242, the league hitting .238. The Rangers' OPS is a few points below the league average. Here's the 2-2 delivery, just outside as Langford takes one off the plate. And the count has gone full. Jonah Heim would be next. Jonah with a single and a 2-run homer today. We have a really good crowd tonight. Nathan Eovaldi bobblehead night. The 3-2 swung on and popped up into short right field. Coming on hard is McKinstry. Going out is Keith. McKinstry makes the catch in foul territory or fair. Fair, says the first base umpire back, but it's out number 3. No runs, a leadoff double. The man left at third, and after 5 complete, it's the Rangers 4 and the Tigers nothing on the Louisiana Hot Sauce Rangers Radio Network.
The Rangers' first home weekend series of the summer features a matchup with the San Francisco Giants June 7th through the 9th. The Giants' only visit to the ballpark this season. Join us. This summer will be big, bright, and full of stars. Tickets now at Rangers.com.
Hey, Dallas-Fort Worth, ready for a lifestyle upgrade? Perry Homes has been building luxury homes in premier communities across Texas for 50-plus years and giving back on the communities they build. Plus, they're the official home builder of the Texas Rangers. Talk about a winning team. Perry Homes' commitment to quality, superior design, and customer service ensures that you enjoy every moment, big or small, in a home that you love. Explore over 20 master plan communities at perryhomes.com. Perry Homes, home builder of champions.
Here at Globe Life Field, the roof is one of the most important parts of game day, so it is no question that the roof on your home is just as important. Because of that, trust Precision Roofing Group to take care of all your roofing needs. Precision Roofing is owned by former Texas Ranger Justin Ruggiano, so you know that he will take personal care of the homes of the fans that used to cheer him on. Check them out at theprecisionroofinggroup.com. That's theprecisionroofinggroup.com. theprecisionroofinggroup.com.
The next generation of Rangers fans are watching. Every swing.
And he hits a high drive to deep center field. On the track, at the wall, that ball is history.
Every pitch.
Struck him out swinging on a high outside fastball.
And every move you make. Coca-Cola and your Texas Rangers invite you to recycle your plastic bottles in the Coca-Cola recycle bins located conveniently around Globe Life Field. It's easy, it's smart, and it's what will inspire the next generation.
Underway in the 6th inning, and Jose Urena throws outside to Justin Henry Malloy for ball 1. Bottom third of the order due here for the Tigers in the 6th. Next pitch is a strike, and that makes it 1 ball and 1 strike. Urena, perfect through 5, just 63 pitches thrown officially through 5 innings. Here comes the 1-1, and that one just a little bit outside. He had the right-handed batter leaning, and the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Urena steps back, kicks the leg, and fires it. He misses low and away with the slider, and the count goes to 3 balls and a strike. Malloy to be followed by Baez and Rogers here in the 6th. Rangers leading 4-0. The 3-1. And that ball is hit high into the air, pretty deep left field. Jankowski going back on this. He's at the track, and this one is gone. The perfect game ends on Justin Henry Malloy's first big league hit, which is a home run. And the Tigers are on the board here at 4-1.
The improbable things that happen in baseball. Malloy had been 0 for 8. He had looked pretty much overmatched. And then goes deep against a guy throwing a perfect game.
How do you figure? That brings up Javier Baez. And the first pitch to him is in for a strike. Now, Urania has now surrendered a home run in each of his last 5 starts. But exactly 1 home run. Here's a ground ball sharply hit left side. Duran dives, has it, comes up firing, and he gets him. Ezekiel Duran flashing the leather tonight after starting this game down in the dugout, coming on as a pinch runner for Corey Seager in the 2nd inning. And he makes a terrific diving stop and then has to get up to make the throw, and he takes care of Baez.
I was surprised when he left his feet. Even more surprised that he threw him out after leaving his feet.
So that brings up Jake Rogers, who tries to check his swing but goes around on this Urania fastball for strike 1. Rogers grounded to short his first time up. And this next pitch is outside. So 1 ball, 1 strike to count here to Rogers, who basically won the game for Detroit on Monday with his a pair of solo home runs, his first 2-homer game this year. Here's a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. The 3rd multi-home run game in his career. And he's been hot of late. Hits for him in 6 of his last 8. He's batting .391 in that stretch. Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with an elevated slider. So Rogers is out on strikes. 2 gone here in the top half of the 6th, and that brings up the top of the order and Matt Vierling. Rangers baseball brought to you by Balcones. Discover Balcones Distilling, the original Texas whiskey. Vierling is 0 for 2 here tonight, having grounded out to short, and he took a called 3rd strike his last time up. 0 for 6 in the series with 3 strikeouts. And a swing here and a foul ball that's straight back for strike 1. Vierling with that 0 for 4 yesterday not only ended a 16-game on-base streak, also ended a 7-game hitting streak in which he was hitting well over 400. So he's been pretty hot here of late, the former Philadelphia Philly. The 0-1. Swing and a ball hit high into the air, but fouling out of play on the first base side. So 0-2 the count here to Vierling, with Riley Green now on deck. Urania turns and delivers, and this ball was hit hard up the alley in right center on the move. Leote, he gets there and makes a running grab. Just shy of the warning track. He'll take care of Vierling for the final out in the inning. But the perfect game, the no-hitter, and the shutout all disappear on the home run by Justin Henry Malloy. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 4-1 Texas on the Louisiana Hot Sauce Rangers Radio Network.
Last year's RV trip, we met a couple with the same bumper sticker. What are the odds?
Your cousin isn't a good storyteller.
He was a podiatrist, or was it a pharmacist? Huh, you don't say. Oh, I can't remember.
But she owns an RV protected by Progressive, and you don't. So until you get your own RV, her stories are the most interesting stories you've ever heard.
Wow, interesting.
And when you do get your own RV, save money by bundling it with your home, auto, or other vehicles with Progressive.
Oh, anesthesiologist. He was an anesthesiologist.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
Febreze Fabric Talk. Hey, it's me, your couch. Today's my favorite day of the week. Febreze Fabric Spray Day. The occasional deep cleans are nice, but in between, you know I'm needing a refresh. Ooh, here she comes with the Febreze Fabric Spray. Oh yeah, spritz them armrests. Don't be shy. Nothing like a good spray down to get me smelling so fresh and clean. Don't forget my back. Nice. Febreze Fabric Spray. It's just that easy. Now we can both breathe happy. Febreze. La 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 la.
At Comerica Bank, we know how vital small businesses are to the health and success of our communities. So we're sharing this radio spot with
Apex Inspections. They're in the business to make the world a safer place as the leading non-destructive testing service provider for aviation and industrial sectors and more. They're detecting the unseen and securing the future. More at apexinspections.com.
Find out more ways Comerica supports small businesses at comerica.com/succeed. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the Texas Rangers and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of Rangers Baseball, LLC.
All right, bottom half of the sixth inning, Rangers lead it 4-1, and here's Jonah Heim against Mason Englert, who throws a fastball in for ball one. Heim having a night, 2 for 2. He singled in the second and then blasted a 2-run home run on the first pitch thrown by Mason Englert back in the third. For Jonah, his 6th home run of the year. Here's a drive toward the right field corner, and that gets down for a base hit. A 2-hopper off the wall, fielded by McKinstry. Heim digging for 2. He's in there with a stand-up double. Eric? Jonah,
3/4 of a way there.
He's a triple shy of the cycle as he picks up this 2-base hit. So a 3-hit night for Jonah Heim. That is his 6th double of the season. So he's collected his 6th double and 6th home run. And by the way, that home run that he hit back in the third inning, a milestone home run of sorts, it was his 50th career home run. So here's Travis Jankowski now, 0 for 2 with a stolen base and a run scored. And Englert starts him off with a sinking fastball outside for ball one. So Jonah on board at second here to start the sixth. Rangers with 4 runs on 7 hits, and Detroit a run on 1 hit. Here's the 1-0. And that pitch comes in low. So make it 2 balls and no strikes. Jonah's last home run came here back on May the 17th against the Angels. He had a solo home run in that ball game. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a ball lifted high into the air, deep right field. McKinstry has room back into his left, and he makes the catch. Heim is tagging and headed to third. Here comes the throw. Jonah slides. He's safe at third. So Jankowski's fly ball was just deep enough to move Heim up to third. It's a productive out. 1 gone. Leody Taveras coming up. Hey, the 2024 All-Star Game in Texas needs more Texas. You can vote up to 5 times a day with the 2024 BuildSubmarines.com MLB All-Star Ballot. You receive 25% off select games after voting. Go to Rangers.com/vote to put your Rangers into this year's All-Star Game. Infield in for Leody here, swinging from the left side, and he takes a changeup down low for ball one. Leody is grounded to short and popped up to third. Outfield fan toward left here. The set by Englert and the pitch, swing and a miss. Changeup over the plate, but maybe a little bit low, and Leody not able to make contact. So the count evens here to 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner at third, 1 out. Rangers up by 3. And now the 1-1 pitch. And that's outside and low. So 2 balls and a strike here to Leody. Leody, a .250 hitter from this side of the plate this season. Batting just .210 from the other side. Now the 2-1. Swing and a foul. This one high off the screen behind home plate. And that evens the count here to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well, the Rangers so far tonight 1 for 7 with men in scoring position. And the 1 hit tonight, Corey Seager's RBI single back in the second. 2-2 the count. Infield in. Englert ready, and here's his pitch. Swing and a pop-up foul. Going back into the seats down to our left. Rangers have had obviously a very difficult time with men in scoring position here over the last 3 weeks. As the right-hander kicks and fires. And that ball is hit high into the air, but shallow left. Green getting into position. Coming in now makes the catch. Jonah tags, but only to draw the throw, which hits the cutoff man between third and home. So Jonah retreats to third on that shallow fly ball out to left. 2 down here in the inning, and we go back to the top of the order and Marcus Semien. Semien tonight 0 for 2 has lined to left and popped up in the infield. In between, he drew a walk. So a chance for him to drive in a run here. With the infield back at normal depth, and the Tigers are just going to have Marcus take his base here. So Marcus gets intentionally walked. And with Ezekiel Durando up next and not Corey Seager, that's how A.J. Hinch decides to play it. Says, well, I'm going to get beat here. I'm going to get beat by the less polished player.
And not surprisingly, it's the first intentional walk that Simeon's gotten.
So Duran batting for the second time. In his only plate appearance in the fourth, he flied out to shallow right. But Duran's had some success against this Tiger ball club. See if he can come through here. Zeke with 7 runs batted in on the season. Here comes the pitch. He swings and hits it sharply up the middle. Off the glove of Keith. It rolls out into shallow center. That gets Heim in. Simeon makes it to third on the play. Well, a hard hit ball back up the middle, but Keith was in position to make a play on the backhand side. He just couldn't handle it.
It was hit at 102 miles an hour, but you expect a big league second baseman to come up with it. I imagine it'll get scored a hit, though, as hard as it was hit.
It's a 5-1 Texas lead now, with runners still at the corners for Josh Smith. Smith working on a night where he has walked, homered, and doubled.
Steve Weller has scored an error.
So an error on Keith, the second baseman. So no RBI there, because that would have been the third out in the inning, as Josh Smith takes a pitch right down the middle for strike one.
Think that one will get changed sometime around Labor Day?
Yeah, well, the delay, I'm not going to bet against. Here's the set. And the 0-1, that's down and in. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. That's a tough one, because the ball was hit hard. Had a little slice to it, which was bringing it back to Keith, who could have fielded it on one hop. And I think if you talk to Colt Keith, he'll say, I should have had that ball. So that's a tough call from a scoring standpoint.
Yeah, truly borderline.
Yep, the 1-1. That ball's hit hard and down in center for a base hit. Trotting home is Simeon. Duran stops at second, and no doubt about it, ringing RBI single out into center by Josh Smith. He knocks in his second run tonight, and the Rangers now lead it 6-1.
You know, he's a triple shy of the cycle, man.
Yes, he is.
Somebody's going to get one.
So 2 RBIs for Josh. That pushes him to 24 on the season. Rangers getting a hit with a runner in scoring position there. So 2 are on, 2 out. Time here as pitching coach Chris Fetter goes out to the mound to have a chat with Englert before he faces Adolis Garcia. So it's been a 2-run frame. The intentional walk to Marcus Simeon does not work out for Detroit. And here's Adolis, who is 0 for 2 tonight, plus a walk. He grounded to short his last time up. 6 runs on 8 hits now for the Rangers. First pitch to Adolis is up and in, ball 1. Englert missing with the fastball. There is activity behind Englert out in the Tiger bullpen, and it looks like Will Vest, the right-hander, is getting loose. The set, a long hold, and the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit ball, foul. A line drive up into the second deck along the left field line. And the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Englert let the pitch clock get down to 1 second before delivering that pitch. So 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Again, Duran's at second. Smith is at first. And Adolis asks for time and steps out here. Two on, 2 out, 2 runs in here in the home half of the 6th. Now the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice change of pace that time from the right-hander. And Adolis behind in the count here at 1-2. Adolis, 40 runs batted in. A .281 average with men in scoring position. He awaits the 1-2. And here it is. That's way outside. That pitch more than a foot off the plate as Englert trying to get him to chase a wayward slider. And it's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Englert off the first base side of the rubber. Straightens to the set. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with a changeup that was down, so Adolis is out on strikes to end the inning. But the Rangers pad their lead. They get a couple of runs here on 2 hits and an error. 2 men are left. And we'll go to the 7th at 6-1 Texas on the Louisiana Hot Sauce Rangers Radio Network.
Community Coffee is the official coffee and preferred tea partner of the Texas Rangers. When we began in 1919, we didn't set out to just make great coffee. We set out to make something that would bring out the best in people. Whether it's the start of someone's day, the middle, or the end, if what we could bring to the table could bring out the best in others, well, who wouldn't want to share a cup of that? Community Coffee, strong as our roots.
The sound of an ice-cold Corona is music to my ears. Oh, run that back. Dope. Now drop that beat. And hit me with the hook, player. Hey, whatever you do with your fine life, just do you, player. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Chris Stapleton's All-American Roadshow. Saturday, June 15th, Globe Life Field, with special guests Tedeschi Trucks Band and Marcus King. On sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Chris Stapleton's All-American Roadshow. New album, Higher, available now.
Hurtado Barbecue, the official barbecue restaurant of the Texas Rangers. Voted top 50 barbecue in the state, Hurtado Barbecue is now available permanently near Section 101 in Globe Life Field. Hurtado Barbecue and the Texas Rangers, where great barbecue meets baseball.
Top half of the 7th, Rangers lead 6-1. Riley Green leads it off here against Jose Urena. He's allowed just 1 hit through 6. And he starts off Green with strike 1. Green is struck out and flied out to left. The only blemish on Urena's record tonight, the solo home run by Justin Henry Malloy leading off the 6th, as Green fouls one back on the third base side. And the count, no balls and 2 strikes. So through 6 innings, Urena has retired 18 of 19 Detroit batters. Here comes the 2-strike pitch. That's high. So make it a ball and 2 strikes here to Green. Green with a 6-game hitting streak intact as he comes in to action here tonight. He's reached base safely in 8 straight. Upright stance, crowding the plate. Here's the 1-2, and that's inside. Almost hit him. Make it 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Green, who hails from Oviedo, Florida. Now Urena into the line. And the 2-2, swing and a miss. Struck him out with a slider near the top of the zone. So the outs keep coming here for Jose Urena. Urena now with 6 strikeouts on the evening. And here's Mark Canha, one of those strikeout victims. Canha 0 for 2. And he looks at a pitch that hits the outside corner for strike 1. 6 runs, 8 hits for the Rangers, 1s across the board for Detroit. The 0-1 way outside. That one kind of slipped out. So make it a ball and a strike here to Urena. Urena's longest outing in his 5 previous starts for the Rangers this year, 6 2/3. He did that against one of his old clubs, the Rockies, back on May the 12th in Denver. Swing and a miss here by Canna. That on a slider away. And it's now 1 ball and 2 strikes. His longest career outing, he had a complete game pitching for the Marlins back in 2018 in a game in August of that season at Washington. His only career complete game. This pitch is outside, and the count now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That 2018 season with the Marlins, Urania made 31 starts, won 9 games, and pitched to a 3.98 ERA. The 2-2 is outside. So a full count now to Canna. The Ranger bullpen had been silent, but David Robertson is up now, and it looks like he's going to start to get loose. Now the 3-2. Swing and a foul. This one comes straight back. So the count remains full here to the veteran Mark Canna. Canna stepping out here momentarily. 1 for 4 in the ball game yesterday. The 3-2. Swing and a ground ball to short. Charged by Smith. He'll get into a good throwing position and fire one over to low, and Canna is out number 2. And that brings up Gio Urshela. We pause 10 seconds to allow stations to identify themselves along the Louisiana Hot Sauce Rangers Radio Network.
Your home of Texas Rangers baseball. KRLD-FM and HD1 Dallas-Fort Worth. We are 105.3 The Fan.
Urshela 0 for 2. He's grounded out twice, and here he swings and misses at a changeup from Urania for strike 1. Urshela has grounded out both to short and to third here tonight. Now the 0-1, and that pitch low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Urshela tonight playing in his 700th career game in the big leagues. Most of his time in the big leagues spent with the Yankees. He played 291 career games for New York. This pitch is outside. So 2-1 now the count to Urshela, batting here with 2 men out, nobody on. Top half of the 7th, and the Rangers leading 6-1. Urania turns and delivers, and this ball is fouled off right at the plate. So 2-2 now the count to Urshela. Hey, jump into spring with Steel battery tools. From mowers and blowers to trimmers and more, find real Steel at steeldealers.com. That's STIHL dealers.com. The 2-2, and that's low. So a full count now to Urshela with Colt Keith waiting on deck. Rangers in the infield playing Urshela to pull, not significantly so. And in the outfield, Tavares in center and Adolis in right, playing him to go the other way. Here's a swing on a sinking fastball, and Urshela fouls it back. That pitch was probably ball 4. But with 2 strikes in the count, Urshela not taking any chances. Urania looking over the seams on the ball, now gets set on the hill. And here he comes with another 3-2, and it's grounded foul on the third base side, right through the third base coach's box. Urania has been very good with his pitch count here tonight, but he's approaching 100.
Yeah, this has got to be his last batter either way.
Yep, you would think. He'll try again here at 3-2 with the wave going around. And this pitch is outside, ball 4. So Urshela just the second Tiger to reach tonight, and the only one that will be perched on a base. Runner at first now with 2 men out, and that will bring Bruce Bochy out of the first base dugout. What a terrific effort by Jose Urania here tonight. He equals his season high in terms of innings pitched at 6 2/3. And while the wave is going around, others are defying the wave and standing and applauding for Jose Urania. As Boch puts a hand on his shoulder and tells him, young man, what a terrific effort. And listen to this crowd now.
This is great.
Urania with his most memorable start since slotting into the rotation, and he acknowledges the crowd with a doffing of the cap here as he exits into that first base dugout. David Robertson coming on as he warms. We pause for this on the Louisiana Hot Sauce Rangers Radio Network.
Lawn mowed, garden tilled, fence mended, flowering dogwood planted. The landowner's version of hitting for the cycle. While it might not be as difficult as hitting a 98-mile-per-hour fastball, it demands high-performance Kubota equipment. Kubota Tractor Corporation is the official on-field equipment partner of the Texas Rangers. Our tractors, mowers, sidekick utility vehicles, and construction equipment have the power, versatility, and durability to get every job done right. Visit your local Kubota dealer to demo equipment today. Kubota. Together we do more.
Introducing Whataburger's new Bacon Steakhouse Double. With creamy steak sauce, crispy fried onions, aged cheddar, and crunchy bacon, this is a special occasion burger. But what is a special occasion? A day at the park? That's special. Your Friday meeting getting canceled? Special. Uninterrupted alone time spent with your innermost thoughts swirling through your consciousness? Sure. Why not? Any occasion can be a special occasion with the Bacon Steakhouse Double. Available only at Whataburger for a limited time.
Luxor Staffing, official staffing partner of the Texas Rangers, has hundreds of open positions in warehouse distribution, manufacturing, and more. Come work with some of DFW's best employers. Great pay, excellent benefits, multiple shifts, and endless opportunities for promotion. Luxor has 10 convenient locations in DFW ready to find a perfect job for you. All Luxor offices have experienced bilingual professionals ready to help you now. Visit us online today at luxorstaffing.com and find the office closest to you. Apply today and work tomorrow for Luxor Staffing, DFW's premier staffing agency.
David Robertson on for the Rangers here, and his first pitch to Colt Keith comes low and inside for ball one. This helpful call to the bullpen brought to you by your North Texas Honda dealers. Robertson on for the 25th time. Here's his 1-0 pitch. Keith takes it for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Robertson 2 wins, 2 losses, a save, and an ERA right at 3. He's worked a total of 27 innings this year and given up just 17 hits to go along with 10 walks, so his whip is right at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch, chopped off the plate. It spins foul on the first base side. A ball and 2 strikes, the count here to Keith, who is grounded to second. Last time up, he had a laser onto the left side of the infield, a line drive that was caught by Ezekiel Duran. That in the 5th inning, preserving what to that point of the game was still a perfect game for Jose Urena. And this pitch just a little bit inside. So 2-2 now the count here to Keith. Robertson also with 37 strikeouts in his 27 innings. Cutter, curveball, what you usually see from Robertson. Now the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with a cutter that was up and away. So Keith is out on strikes to conclude the top of the 7th. 7th inning stretch time here in Arlington, and the Rangers lead the Tigers 6-1 on the Louisiana Hot Sauce Rangers Radio Network.
Balcones Distilling is the original Texas whiskey. Their baby blue corn whiskey and Texas pot still bourbon have long been game day favorites. But Balcones has also been leading the way in the American single malt movement since 2008. Their lineage Texas single malt and their Texas One single malt are layered with flavor. Made from 100% malted barley and aged to perfection by the Texas climate. Taste the whiskey that's defining a whole new category. Balcones Distilling, the official Texas whiskey of your Texas Rangers. Must be 21 or older. Please drink responsibly.
My kids are my biggest fans. Sometimes during a game, I look up to see them smile at me. That gives me all the motivation I need to be the best. I want to make them proud. I want to set an example. I want them to know they can do anything they set their mind to if they work hard. Hugging my kids on the field after winning the World Series will always be one of my best moments. I'm Jonah Heim, and my kids are my beneficiaries.
Globe Life is the official life insurance of the Texas Rangers.
Who's your beneficiary? I'm Jonah Heim, catcher for the Texas Rangers, and I've joined the thousands of other dog people and vets striking out kibble and feeding our dogs real, fresh food from the farmer's dog. It's a total game changer for my 3 active doodles. Makes it easy to feed them high-quality food and helps keep them healthy and energized for all our adventures. The farmer's dog is the official pet food of the Texas Rangers, and you can get 50% off your first box at thefarmersdog.com/Rangers. That's thefarmersdog.com/Rangers.
We go in-depth with your favorite Rangers players each Tuesday afternoon with DFW's hottest show, the G-Bag Nation. 2 to 7 on your official home of the Rangers. 105.3 The Fan.
Bottom half of the 7th inning, Nathaniel Lowe to get it started here for the Rangers, who lead 6-1, and coming in out of the Detroit bullpen, Stephen F. Austin product Will Vest. And Vest making his first appearance in this series, though he's warmed up previously in the series, but making his first appearance here on the mound. And he'll toss one in for a strike to Lowe. Lowe 1 for 2, singled and scored back in the third. He also drew a walk. That was back in the first inning. Vest, the right-hander, kicks and delivers, and this pitch gets fouled back, and so Lowe quickly behind in the count here at no balls and 2 strikes. Vest, for the course of the season, making his 25th appearance. He's 1-1 with a 3.28 ERA. And the 0-2 is outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
A.J. Hinch made reference to how many times Vest was up last night and said the Tigers are treating it as if he pitched in a game.
And the 1-2, that's high and away. Make it 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I'm sure they preferred not using him tonight, but when Maeda left 2 pitches into the game, it changed all their plans.
The 2-2, swing and a miss, change up down that time. And so Lowe strikes out. First out here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. And if you warm up 3 times, I mean, who knows how many pitches he threw in the bullpen? 50, 60? Wyatt Langford, the batter, 0 for 3. He flied out to right his last time up. And Vest's first pitch is a fastball at 97, swing and a miss by Langford. And it's strike 1. Infield playing Langford to pull, so too the outfield. Vest setting up on the third base side of the rubber. He deals a fastball here but misses low. And that'll even the count now to 1 ball and 1 strike. Vest straightens to the set and now fires the 1-1 pitch and throws this slider just a little low and falls behind in the count now at 2-1. This next pitch, a fastball, swing and a miss. So 2-2 now the count to Langford. Langford, his first time up tonight, struck out, then popped up in the infield in the third. He asked for time, steps out. Now digs back in, that right foot right along the back line of the box. Even stance as he looks out to Vest. The 2-2 is hit hard but foul of third, right in front of third base coach Tony Beasley. And that kicks all the way out to Riley Green and left. So we keep it here at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tomorrow, the Rangers are off. San Francisco Giants coming to town to start a 3-game series on Friday. 7:05 first pitch for Friday's game. Here's a hard hit ball past the shortstop Baez and into left. A base knock for Langford. So Wyatt 1 for 4. Rangers have a base runner here leading by 5, and that brings up Jonah Heim. Jonah 3 for 3 tonight, singled in the second, homered with a man on in the third, and then doubled to start a 2-run rally in the sixth. So Jonah a triple shy of the cycle.
He had a triple back in 2022. It's his only one.
He stands in on the left side, and this pitch from Vest is outside for ball 1. Well, we've seen some first.
Benji Molina did it.
This pitch on the inside corner for a strike. 1-1 the count. And Benji completed the cycle with the triple, did he not?
Yeah, at Fenway.
The 1-1. That pitch is high. 2 balls, 1 strike to count.
So Heim has had approximately 1,350 big league at-bats with 1 triple.
The 2-1 popped up, foul, going into the seats over on the third base side. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So you're saying there's a chance.
Saying he's got a 1 in 1350 chance.
It's at least some percentage figure.
It's not a 0.
The 2-2, another foul ball up and out of play on the third base side. And it's not like Globe Life Field is a big triples ballpark, but with the various bends in the outfield wall and the things that can happen on a ball that gets hit down the line and gets stuck in the netting somewhere, you can have a funky triple here. Here's a swing and a miss on a fastball, and Heim is out on strike, out for the first time tonight. Maybe we were trying too hard there.
Maybe Josh Smith will get another at bat. He needs a triple also.
Well, the Rangers need to have one more base runner in order for Smith to come up to try to complete a cycle tonight as Travis Jankowski stands in and looks at a pitch that's outside. 4-1.
You know, and on the subject of the triples in this ballpark, the Rangers have hit 7 here this year and 2 on the road.
Here's a ball that's hit toward the left field corner, but slicing foul, and that's back in the seats. So a ball and a strike here to Travis Jankowski. Travis is 0 for 3 tonight, but he has stolen a base, and he has also scored a run. Rangers lead here 6-1 as we play in the bottom half of the 7th. This ball is hit sharply up the middle, but taken in by Baez. He steps on second for the force on Langford, and that will end the Ranger half of the 7th. So no runs, 1 hit, and 1 man left. To the 8th we go with the Rangers on top, 6-1 on the Louisiana Hot Sauce Rangers Radio Network.
When the Texas Chili Company began handcrafting their famous chili, Harry Truman was president. Gas was 20 cents, and no one locked their doors. A lot has changed since then, but one thing that remains the same is the old-fashioned, never-canned chili by the Texas Chili Company. Some things have changed since they opened their doors. They didn't. The Texas Chili Company. Chili so good, they named a state after it.
Looking for your ticket to adventure? Look no further than Airstream of DFW, your premier destination for Airstreams in Texas. Explore the largest selection of Airstreams with the greatest deals of the year. From sleek and compact models to spacious and family-friendly options, we have the perfect Airstream to match your unique travel dreams. Stay cool this summer inside our air-conditioned 40,000 square foot showroom. And for a limited time only, receive a $5,000 rebate on 2023 Airstream Interstates. Visit us at airstreamdfw.com.
Hey Rangers fans, it's your turn to be a champion. Throw your weekend to curveball and get in the game at Choctaw Casinos and Resorts, the official casino and resort of the Texas Rangers. Play a perfect game at the blackjack table or in our state-of-the-art poker room. Experience Major League exhilaration with an epic live concert, or celebrate your W at one of our world-class bars and lounges. However you play, get ready to walk off a winner at Choctaw Casinos and Resorts.
Your Texas Rangers know the sweet taste of victory, and as their official supply chain management partner, PGL wins every day. If you'd like to share that victory with us, PGL is hiring. Visit gopgl.com and click careers.
Rangers are up 6-1 as we go to the 8th inning. David Robertson back out here to pitch for the Rangers, and to talk for us, it's time for Eric Nadel.
All right, Matt, thanks. McKinstry first up, lines one right to the shortstop Smith, playing on the outfield turf behind second base. McKinstry is out. He is 0 for 3. Remember, Corey Seager came out of this game in the second inning with a tight left hamstring. And Smith moved over from third to short. Durand came in as a pinch runner and stayed in at third. Here's Justin Henry Malloy. He has the only Tiger hit today, a home run to left center for his first big league hit, coming in his 9th at bat. And he takes a breaking ball outside. He had 6 home runs at AAA Toledo this year. Just called up this week to replace Spencer Torkelson on the roster. And the pitch to Malloy is over for a strike, 1-1. All-Star balloting began today. David Robertson was an All-Star back in 2011 for the Yankees. He had a 1.08 ERA that year in 70 games. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Bruce Bochy mentioned Robertson today as one of his players who perhaps should get all-star consideration. The fans, of course, don't get to vote for pitchers. Something I've never really understood.
Yeah.
1-2, and it's inside. Let the fans vote for, say, 2 starting pitchers and a reliever or 2. Why not?
Yeah.
You know, you've got they go with like a 14-man staff, you know. Let the fans pick a couple. Maybe there are favorites they want to see who aren't necessarily having the best year, but they want to see him. There's a swing and a ground ball wide to third. Diving Duran deflects it into left. And Justin Henry Malloy has his second hit of the game, and that's the entirety of the Tigers' offense tonight.
Well, you always remember your first hit. You'll especially savor it that it was a home run, and a home run that broke up a perfect game.
And now he adds a second hit. It's 6-1 Rangers. Here's Baez, who has struck out and was robbed by Duran on a smash. And the pitch is in there for a strike. It is 0-1. Duran dove to his left to spear the ball. Baez hit in the 6th and sprung up to his feet to throw him out. 1 out in the inning. Big lead at first for Malloy. And the pitch is over for a strike. It is 0-2. The Rangers got a run in the second on Seager's RBI single. In the third, they had a solo homer from Josh Smith and a 2-run homer from Jonah Heim. And then 2 more runs in the 6th. 1 scoring on an error and 1 scoring on a Josh Smith RBI single. The pitch. Strike call on the outside corner. Gets him on a cutter. And down goes Baez, who is now 2 for his last 29. And here comes Jake Rogers. Say, Ranger fans know a thing or two about flavor. That's why the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is the official hot sauce of the Rangers. Perfect for eggs, wings, pizza, everything. The original Louisiana brand hot sauce. Bring the heat. Rogers has grounded out and struck out. And a swing and a miss. He's out of Canyon, Texas, which is in the Amarillo area. Acquired from Houston in the Justin Verlander deal the last day of August in 2017. 0-1. And there's a strike. And he is the only player remaining in the Tigers organization from that trade. No balls and 2 strikes. Veerling would be next. Robertson comes home, and it is outside 1-2. Verlander was a member of the Tigers team that scored the last Detroit sweep of a series in Arlington. That happened back in 2014. Max Scherzer won one of those games for Detroit. A 1-2 offering. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Another cutter. And that does it for the Tigers in the 8th. No runs, a single. 1 man left after 7.5. 6-1 Rangers on the Louisiana Hot Sauce Rangers Radio Network.
You're a friend, daughter, expert multitasker. Everyone counts on you, and you can count on us. Medical City Healthcare is here for you because taking care of your own health means you can be there for others. Learn more at medicalcityhealthcare.com.
Listen up, Rangers fans. Grab the official pizza of the Texas Rangers from 7-Eleven, starting at $1.79 for a slice or $8.49 for a whole. With 100% melty mozzarella and fluffy crust, get your 7th inning snack break from 7-Eleven.
It's time to turn your sports knowledge into cash with PlayScore, a brand new game where you can win 35 times your money by simply picking which players will perform better. Trout versus Seager, Judge versus Ohtani, Soto versus Freeman. Pick who's going to score more fantasy points and you win. Download PlayScore in the App Store today. That's PlayScore with the Q. PLAYSQOR. It's time to make your picks and win with PlayScore.
Tropical Smoothie Cafe makes every day a getaway with bold flavors, better-for-you pairings, and fresh, made-to-order smoothies, bowls, and food. You're on Tropic Time now. Tropical Smoothie Cafe, proud to be the official smoothie of the Texas Rangers.
Hey Rangers fans, looking to add some championship flavor to your game day grub? grab a bottle or two of the original Louisiana brand hot sauce, the official hot sauce of the Texas Rangers. Whether you're grilling out, tailgating, or enjoying the game at home, the original Louisiana brand hot sauce adds the perfect kick of flavor to all your game day favorites, like wings, tacos, nachos, and more. The original Louisiana brand hot sauce. Flavor favors the bold.
2 weeks from tonight, Wednesday, June 19th, the amazing Mets will be here, and the first 15,000 fans get a Marcus Semien replica postseason jersey presented by Dairy Max. That's a 7:05 game on Juneteenth. Tickets at Rangers.com. 6-1 Rangers into the bottom of the 8th, and on comes Andrew Chafin. He's in his second go-round with the Tigers. The left-hander, 33 years of age, originally a first-round pick by Arizona out of Kent State back in 2011. In 22 games this year, he has a .458 earned run average. The lefty with the bushy mustache comes to the plate. Leody Taveras batting right-handed, takes a strike. Leody has grounded out, popped out, and flied out. Kirby Yates warming in the Ranger bullpen. He needs work. He hasn't pitched in a week, and tomorrow's a day off. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a miss, and it is 0-2. Chafin, whose nickname is the Sheriff, goes 6'2" and 235 pounds. 0-2. He steps off the back of the rubber. He wears the pant legs pulled way up high, showing lots of tiger stocking with navy blue down at the bottom and orange and white stripes at the top. You've got some orange rings on those socks as the pitch bounces into the plate, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Chafin is the 5th Tiger pitcher. Will Vest worked a scoreless 7th, gave up a hit, struck out a couple. Joey Wentz is on the hook for the loss. Urania, the pitcher of record, on the plus side. And the pitch bounces to the screen, 2-2. Chafin broke in with Arizona in 2014. Went to the Cubs in 2020. To the A's in 2021. The Tigers the following year. And then last year divided the season between Arizona and Milwaukee. The pitch is high. And the count at 3 balls and 2 strikes. So he said 2 stints with Detroit, 2 stints with Oakland, 2 stints with Arizona. Usually a good sign when teams want a guy back. 3-2 pitch, ball 4. Leody takes the walk, and unless the Rangers hit into a double play or have some other antics on the base paths, Josh Smith will get up again with a chance at a cycle if he can find a triple. Semien the batter, he's walked twice, popped out and flied out, 0-2. I loved hearing Marcus interview with Jared today, talking about what he hasn't accomplished yet in baseball or what he wants to accomplish, the pitch inside. He said he wants to win another Gold Glove. And he's certainly well on his way to doing it this year. Andres Jimenez of Cleveland is the defending Gold Glove winner. 1-0 pitch. And there's a strike. And he's having another fine year, but Semien, by all accounting, has had the best year at second base. And at any position. Here's the pitch. And that is low for a ball. The defensive runs saved from Sports Information Solutions, having Marcus at the top, +10. So get your votes in. MLB.com/vote. And they make it easy for you to vote 5 times. 2-1. Swung on, drilled up the middle, a line drive base hit. Taveras turns second and holds up as Vierling gets to it quickly. And the Rangers leading 6-1, have 2 on with nobody out. And Ezekiel Duran coming up. You know, once you fill out your ballot, when you click submit, there's a link there to vote again. And if you click vote again, you don't have to go through the ballot again. It automatically registers that same vote a second time.
So you do 4 quick clicks if you want the same ballot to go through.
That's all it takes. Here's the pitch. It's a strike on the inside corner. I believe that's how they used to do it in Chicago in presidential elections.
Is this?
Not anymore. Back in the day. Mayor Daley was running things. There's a swing and a foul off to the right, and it's 0-2. Well, the shortstop race is really fascinating with Bobby Witt Jr., Gunnar Henderson, Corey Seager, Anthony Volpe, all having great years. 0-2 pitch, swung on, ground ball to the left of the shortstop Baez, and into center, a base hit. Into score comes Taveras. The Rangers lead 7-1. It's the most runs that they have scored since the second game of that doubleheader in Oakland on May the 8th, and the most runs they have scored at home since April the 30th when they got 7 here against Washington.
That's hard to believe. The Rangers have traditionally hit well here at home. And how about Zeke getting a hold of a fastball down on the count 0-2, hitting it just hard enough to get it by Baez.
Well, he didn't start the game today, but he has made his presence felt. And here's Josh Smith needing the triple for the cycle. Lefty to lefty. Chafin's pitch is outside for ball 1. Smith has 2 career triples, including 1 this year. Against Andrew Chafin, he's 1 for 1 with a base hit. 1-0 pitch, and that's low. 2 balls and no strikes. 7 runs for the Rangers on 11 hits. 1 run for the Detroits on 2 hits. Two 2-0, and here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled off, 2-1. I just got a text from a friend saying, will this get the Ranger offense going? Well, we'll see if Logan Webb has something to say about that Friday. He'll come in with a 2.95 ERA for the Giants. He's a tough one. 2-1, fouled off to the left. The Giants have not announced the rest of their rotation for the weekend, and the Rangers have announced only Michael Lorenzen for Friday, although they intend to start John Gray on Sunday. We're not sure on Saturday how they'll handle the Eovaldi-Heaney combination. 2-2. It is low for a ball, 3-2. Based on what they did 2 starts ago, you would think Heaney most likely would not start the game, that Eovaldi would, and depending on how deep he goes, Heaney could be used in relief, or he could be used in relief of Gray the next day. 3-2, swung on, and a ground ball hit to first base. Canna looks to second, throws to second, and throws it into left field. Into score comes Simeon. It's 8-1.
Boy, a rare mistake there from Mark Canna, who also, of course, plays in the outfield. But Canna just sailed that throw for Detroit. Nice job by Riley Green, who was playing shallow anyway, came in and was in line with that errant throw, and so he got to it quickly, which means that Ezekiel Duran had to stay put at second.
Now this is the most runs at home since Game 2 of the season, when the Rangers scored 11 against the Cubs. No RBI on that play. Duran's now at second. Smith is at first. Adolis is the batter. He's been left out of this offensive party tonight. He's 0 for 3 and a walk. Looking up and down the Ranger order, Jankowski doesn't have a hit, but he does have a run scored and a stolen base. Leote doesn't have a hit, but he started this rally with a walk, and he has scored a run. And everybody else has hits tonight. There's a mound visit by Jake Rogers. The Tigers have 1 mound visit remaining. We play in the bottom of the 8th with Texas leading 8-1. Here's the set. And the pitch to Adolis. And there's a strike. It is 0-1. Jared, where do you stand on fans should or shouldn't be allowed to vote for pitchers in the All-Star game? Adolis takes a strike.
I guess I'd want to understand why they weren't allowed to vote for pitchers when it first started. I'm with you guys. I don't understand the impetus of the whole thing.
Yeah, again, if the guy isn't available to pitch, he's not available, but the players select pitchers who turn out not to be available to pitch. And that pitch is outside, 1-2, because they've pitched on the Sunday before the All-Star game. And they get replaced. So at least let the fans choose. Maybe they want to see Verlander in the All-Star game. He hasn't pitched that many times. 1-2 pitch. It's high and inside, 2-2. Maybe they want to see Max Scherzer pitch. If he's on an active roster, why not? game's for the fans. 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss, and the ball gets away. Adolis can't go to first. It's occupied, but the runners move up 90 feet each. And Duran now occupies third base, and Smith is down at second. And Nate Lowe will be the batter with 1 out in the inning. Strikeout, wild pitch. Now Nate Lowe, a single, a ground out, a strikeout, and a walk. He is 1 for 3. Rangers on top 8-1. They scored 3 off Wentz, 3 off Englert, although 2 were unearned. And now 2 off Chafin. The Tigers bullpen coming into the game ranked 9th in the league in earned run average. Ranger bullpen ranked 13th. The Ranger starters 6th in the league, and that may very well improve tonight after the sparkling effort by Urania. 1 run in 6 2/3. Lefty to lefty, the pitch to Lowe. That's inside for ball 1.
They've put the runners back at first and second, so there's no wild pitch, and I believe that Adolis Garcia on his backswing hit Jake Rogers' glove.
Okay, so interference unintentional by Adolis, and the runners have to go back. Nobody's called out, but the runners have to go back. And the pitch is a strike, 1-1. So the runners are at first and second. Chafin comes home 1-1, and Lowe fouls it back. It is 1-2. In the top of the ninth, the Tigers will send the top of their order up. Vierling, Green, and Canna. Like the Rangers, they're off tomorrow, and then they open a homestand on Friday with the first place Milwaukee Brewers coming to town. Here comes Chafin, and it's fouled off to the left by Lowe. Reese Olson will pitch for the Tigers. He's had a spectacular year statistically, other than the 1-loss record. He has a 1-6 record, but a 2.48 ERA, and opposing batters hitting 2.05 off Reese Olson. 1-2 pitch, swung on, grounded, foul. Hey, let's see what Jared has to offer.
Guys, I've got an Aces update brought to you by Choctaw Casinos and Resorts. I know this is what you've been waiting for all game long, and I'm bringing it to you here in the 8th. Are you ready for it?
Yep.
The Phillies beat the Brewers 2-0. Aaron Nola with 7 shutout innings, lowering his season ERA to 2.77. He is now 8-2, and Nick Castellanos accounting for both runs with a 2-run homer.
1-2. Outside, 2-2. I was sure we were going to get Carlos Rodon tonight.
Yeah,
the Aces up there.
I thought about, there a lot of people are involved in this process, right?
I know it's complicated.
Yeah, and you can't satisfy everyone. It's a very diverse committee, and ultimately Aaron Nola won out.
All right. 2-2 pitches low, 3-2. Ronel Blanco was pitching tonight too.
He wasn't poor
Cardinals,
enough.
Right?
Yeah, if he was worse, then I think he would have won. We always love a good Aces update when a good pitcher for the Astros struggles, but I don't know they struggled enough. That's at least that's what the committee was saying. Nick Pivetta got some consideration from the Canadian portion of our committee.
He gave up 1 hit in 7 innings today, won 9-0.
Yeah, but the exchange rate, it didn't translate nearly as well.
I see.
It's like 2.5 hits.
Yeah.
Low fouls went away. How about the White Sox? For the second day in a row, they had a big lead over the Cubs, and they've blown the lead. It's now 6-6. Cubs and White Sox at Wrigley in the 8th. 3-2. Fouled off to the left and out of play. And I was not going to suggest that anyone involved with the White Sox would be involved in an Aces update, but Eric Fetty's having a good year. He's got a 320 earned run average, and he started that game.
Lowe is giving you guys an extended time for this bit, by the way.
I know, maybe too long. Here's the pitch, and there's a ground ball up the middle. It's a base hit for Nate. Here comes Duran, and he will score, and it is 9-1 Rangers in the 8th. What a great at-bat for Nathaniel Lowe.
He gets a hold of a sinker here on the 10th pitch of the battle with Chafin.
All right, so this is going to get the Rangers going. And now we've got A.J. Hinch coming out to talk to the home plate umpire. And is he bringing in a position player now? I bet he is. He's talked to the umpire. He's going to the mound. 9-1, you're allowed to bring in a position player, aren't you?
8-run difference.
8-run difference. Yep. So we'll see who's going to get the call. Matt Vierling is running in from center field, and it looks like he will be the pitcher now that it's a 9-1 ball game. Nate Lowe, by the way, with his 18th run batted in. It'll bring up Wyatt Langford with runners at first and second. Still only one out here in the bottom of the 8th inning. 3 runs home in the inning, and the Rangers leading 9-1 as they've finally had that offensive explosion that they have long been waiting for. We've played with the roof closed again tonight. That's your Invictus Roofing Report. If you have any roofing needs, contact Invictus Roofing at 833-8-ROOF-DFW or go to rooftopdfw.com. Fast, simple, Invictus. Jonah Heim, by the way, could get another at-bat here. Langford doesn't hit into a double play. Heim may get a shot to try and triple off of Matt Vierling.
Actually, this is
McKinstry.
Yeah, this is McKinstry who is coming in to pitch, and Justin Henry Malloy, the designated hitter, is going into right field.
All right, so McKinstry gets the call. I'm pretty sure he has pitched before. I remember seeing his name in box scores as a pitcher, but an extremely versatile guy who plays all 3 outfield positions and all the infield positions. He started at short last night, and tonight in center field or in right field, and now he's pitching. And he's pitching to Wyatt Langford, who has gone 1 for 4 with a single. His single left the bat at 105 miles an hour in the 7th inning.
This will be Malloy's debut in the field because he's only been the designated hitter in this series.
And he is an outfielder by trade. So here comes Langford. Smith is at third, Lowe is at first. Make it Smith at second and Lowe at first. And now Langford against McKinstry, who was just lobbing him in his warm-ups. This is his 2nd time on the mound this year, 3rd time of his career. And the pitch to Langford is popped up right side of the infield. Waving his arms, it is Keith who makes the catch. That pitch came in at 41.7 miles an hour, and the algorithm says it was a curveball. La lob, I would describe it as. And here comes Jonah, a second shot at the triple, which would complete a cycle. He has 2 runs scored, 2 runs batted in. Here's the lob, and there's a strike. That one coming in at 42. Reminiscent of Brock Holt on those occasions he would come in to pitch for the Rangers. 0-1 outside. It's almost like a slow pitch, softball pitch with an arc on it. And that one missed wide, and it's 1-1. Here it comes again. There's a swing, and there's a fly ball hit to left field. Playable for Green. He's back waiting, and he's got it. Nice job by McKinstry. 2 batters faced, 2 batters retired, and that ends the 8th. After 8 complete, it's 9-1 Rangers on the Louisiana Hot Sauce Rangers Radio Network.
The Rangers' first weekend series of the summer at Globe Life Field features a matchup with the San Francisco Giants June 7th through the 9th. Come out and see all-stars like Corey Seager, Marcus Semien, and Adolis Garcia take on the boys from the Bay in their only visit to the ballpark this season.
Home run distance, home run ball. Home run number 5 for Corey Seager.
This summer will be big, bright, and full of stars. Get your tickets at Rangers.com.
Is that your new Lexus RX?
RX plug-in hybrid.
So it runs all electric?
Yeah, for short trips. And can switch to gas for long.
Wow. What does your range anxiety therapist say?
Dr. Feeney?
Uh-huh.
He says my RX cured me.
No more range anxiety therapy?
Nope.
Well, you're an inspiration to us all.
The best-selling Lexus RX lineup. Now with a plug-in hybrid. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Do you follow North Texas sports? Then you need to know the Dallas Morning News. From the first pitch, puck drop, tip-off, or kickoff, until the buzzer sounds, time runs out, or the final strike, we've got every game covered. The Dallas Morning News keeps you in the know for all the stretch runs, playoff pushes, and hot stove deals and deadlines. Do you know another place you can get that kind of DFW sports coverage? Me neither. No more than the score from the Dallas Morning News at dallasnews.com/sports.
Your Texas Rangers know the sweet taste of victory, and as their official supply chain management partner, PGL wins every day. If you'd like to share that victory with us, PGL is hiring. Visit gopgl.com and click Careers.
37-year-old Kirby Yates on to close this one out. Rangers lead 9-1. Yates having an incredible year, an .089 earned run average. That is certainly all-star worthy. Opposing batters hitting .121 in his 20 innings of work. He has a 3-0 record, 8 saves in 8 tries. This is 21st appearance. He faces the top of the order, Veerling, Green, and Canna. Veerling 0 for 3. He has struck out, flied out, grounded out. And the pitch from Kirby is swung on and missed. A fastball at 93 miles an hour. Urania went 6 2/3. He allowed a run and a hit. Robertson an inning and a third, no runs and a hit. And now Yates. The 0-1 delivery, swung on and missed. This is the first game this year between the Rangers and Tigers that will not be decided by 1 or 2 runs. Better not be. And the Rangers will win the season series 4-3 if they hang on to the lead. Here's the pitch, and a high foul hit out of play to the right side. 0-2. The starting pitcher for Detroit, Kenta Maeda, left 2 pitches into the game with discomfort in his side. Corey Seager left in the second inning with tightness in a hamstring. 0-2, and that is low. Jose Urania had a perfect game into the 6th. Gave up a home run to Justin Henry Malloy for his first big league hit, and that's the only hit he gave up in 6 2/3. 1-2. Here's the pitch, and a hard ground ball wide of third, picked by Zeke. Spins around and guns to first and gets him. Boy, it's fun to watch him throw. There's one down, and Riley Green is coming up. Some of the games in progress. Oakland ahead of Seattle, 1-0 in the bottom of the 5th inning in Oakland. Joey Estes is the starter for Oakland tonight against Logan Gilbert. Seattle with a 5.5-game lead over the Rangers. The Angels lead San Diego 3-0. They're in the top of the 5th in Anaheim. Green, the batter, has struck out twice and flied out. And the pitch is over for a strike 0-1. You know, when we were talking earlier about all-star voting and the National League, I really enjoyed casting a vote for Jurickson Profar today. He's having an exceptional year. He's listed as an outfielder for San Diego. There's a swing and a foul off to the right. He's been in the top 10 in the National League in batting for a while. Maybe this will be the year he makes the All-Star team. He's second in the batting race, only 6 points behind Luis Arraez, his Padre teammate. And the pitch is inside. It is 1-2. Arraez, you would think, the likely starting second baseman. Although Ketel Marte certainly has a case there. 1-2. Here it comes. Green strikes out swinging. Got him on a fastball. And the Tigers, trailing 9-1, are down to their final out. Oakland has scored again. They now lead Seattle 2-0 in the bottom of the 5th inning. And are we getting a pinch hitter here?
Our old friend Andy Ibanez is coming up here.
So AJ finds a way to get Andy in there for his only appearance of this series. Ibanez hitting .276, 2 homers, 13 RBIs. Usually only plays against lefties, but he's getting an at-bat here against Yates. Andy with orange batting gloves. Here's the pitch, and that is outside for a ball. He was a second baseman coming through the Rangers organization, but he has learned to play everywhere. For the Tigers, he has played second, third, short, and left this year, and he's also been a DH. The pitch to Andy, swung on and pulled foul past third. He's had 11 starts at second base, 4 at third, 1 at DH. A ball and a strike on Ibanez. Urshela due next, if we're still playing. One ball, one strike. Yates is set. He lets it fly. And there's a swing and a miss. It's 1-2. The Tigers down to their final strike. Remember, the Giants are here this weekend, Friday at 7, Saturday at 3, Sunday at noon. Then the Rangers back on the road. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swung on, fouled off to the right and out of play. 29,748 here tonight. Watching the finale of this 3-game series. The Tigers have already won the series, but the Rangers get their first sweep here since 2014, when they swept here that year. They had Drew Smyly winning the game, Anibal Sanchez winning a game, Rick Porcello, 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Down goes Ibanez, and the ball game's over. The Rangers have won it 9-1. Back with the happy totals after this on the Louisiana.
What a game, guys. So they avoid the sweep just in time. All right, Jose, thank you guys for staying in here tonight. Great game. Well, a blowout. I like closer games. So it is what it is, but we'll take the win for the Rangers. Sorry, Detroit fans that were in here, but give a shout out to all you guys that came in the chat tonight. John Pringle and Jose. I think I say your name correctly. I'm terrible with names, so I appreciate you guys staying in here tonight and keeping it up. Now, don't forget, no Rangers game tomorrow night. We do have the NBA Finals. I will be covering that live, play-by-play. So be here for that, and let me know who you're rooting for, too. So we're going to end it here, guys. I'm going to start getting ready for that stream tomorrow. Do some more graphics and stuff. I'm going to try to spruce it up a little bit, and we'll see what happens. So you have a good night, and we'll see y'all later.